Yeah. Oh, what did I do? Oh, hold on. I can't remember now. I can't remember. See, I offered Michelle. I said I can go live, or we can listen to Rob. She said, "I fancy YouTube."
Just to talk to you guys. I'm going to start this live by saying that we just did a beer review, and Paul said, "I'm not going to bore you with any of my lives for a while."
Yeah, okay. That happens, doesn't it? Well, I would have picked Robbie personally, but look, yeah, look at that. Oh, it's gone. You see the header?
Yeah, I saw it.
Because I get a bit excited, you see. Little things in these little minds, as one would say, isn't it? But
so anyone that's watching, I hope you're enjoying your Saturday. The weather here is really nice, isn't it?
yeah. I'm on the Corona. I'm trying not to get too pickled before the fight, but that remains to be seen. Seems to have been the story of my life lately. I have a day off and that, I think we cleared out, and the next day I'm hammered again. It's like, that's man, I'm on the old Corona Extra, which I've just done a further review that I'll upload tomorrow. Isn't it?
Indeed.
For me, it's top drink.
It's really pleasant in this weather. It's a slightly lighter option, and then get it nice and cold.
Especially at 1 degree. It's like at 1 degree, it kind of just flows down for me, isn't it? That can be a problem as well.
He's put me on the pickle juice again.
You've got to drink it. I do like it.
I do like it. It's the only thing when we arrange it. It's to get the bread. Bit rest on that.
If you're careful. Yeah. I get a rest at the moment. So, who's in? Say hello, someone.
Yeah, talk to us.
I'm not that bad, you know. Well,
that's debatable.
You know, yeah, you could argue. Actually, yeah, you could argue that one out. Come to think of it, who's on AJ tonight? Not me.
No, I'm rooting for the other guy. Can't pronounce his name.
Mr. Ukrainian, I called him. It's much easier. You just kind of hope for a good fight tonight. I sort of think, well, it could go either way. I think they're not going to be cagey like they were the first time round. I think they're just going to go out and out from the offs, and it's going to be over. I couldn't predict a winner, but I reckon it'd be over quick. I don't think AJ's going to do his old, pay for the points win, because he knows if he gets hit, he could get knocked out, and if AJ catches Mr. Ukraine, he could get knocked out as well, couldn't he? That's the way I look at it.
So you think they're quite evenly matched?
Yeah, I think it'd be a good fight. Like I say, if I was a betting man, I wouldn't bet on it, to be honest. And then hopefully Fury comes out of his so-called retirement and fights the winner. But, we can hope, can't we? It's one of them things you kind of hope. And then you know what I mean. It's confusing me now. Oh. So what's anyone drinking? Anyone poured yet? Can't be just me. Actually, it could be.
We've got a few people watching, but no one seems to be commenting. Should we check this on the phone? Because it might be a case of people are commenting.
No, I've got it on my phone, look. Oh. Well, I did have it on my phone.
Because we've had this before. People say, "Oh, are you ignoring me?"
Yeah, no. Hey, I'm up. Come on, you correct, man.
Yeah. Yes, thank you for commenting. I was getting a little bit worried that people are commenting because.
No, we just sort of.
Yeah, I can't stand Anthony Joshua, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm not a great fan of his. I was always a Fury man. This is the worst one here, Mark. I was just about to say, hello, rate my beer, but it was me on the phone. Oh, no. Oh.
Yeah.
And I just thought, I'll better say hello, mate, back. And I thought that was me saying hello to Mark. For some reason, I typed it out on the phone.
Yeah.
As well as, never mind. There's a proper issues here, isn't there?
Yeah, well, thanks for joining us, Mark. I think people must. What football matches are on at the moment? Fulham still playing?
No, they're all just ended. But then you've got the South Londoners.
All right.
Are you on again? Only watching for a little bit. That's maybe to watch tonight.
Yeah, People are busy with the football today, so
Yeah,
I think
no,
it's going to be quiet.
we just came on because it was just,
Our
actually.
football match was on early, wasn't it? So.
Yeah, I was going to listen to Robbie and after to I'll drink more.
I didn't know. Who else is on live, Mark?
Ah, yeah, see? Always.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I
Didn't check. It was just random.
I know Spice and Easy does his tonight. So this is like kind of a warm up. But yeah, I just said, go and do an hour. Talk a bit more. I won't drink so much. It's the general idea, Mark, but it don't always work like that.
No, not always.
That was the idea of it. It was like, well, if I'm talking on there, I'm not supping too much. I'm having a Corona, so I shouldn't get hammered. I actually want to see the fight tonight. I kind of think it'd be brutal. Ah, yeah. I know Paul. Paul's another year, doesn't he? Bought the same team as me.
Sorry, Paul, we didn't mean to coincide with you. This was just randomly done.
Yeah, it's always the way.
When we plan them out, we kind of look who else is doing them and try to do it at different times, don't we?
Yeah, no, I know. Scott's doing a live for the boxing.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't know who that is on Facebook because it's not coming up with your name, but yeah, what a lovely thing to say. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. What can I say? But yeah, Scott's doing the boxing, isn't he? Like we do with the football.
Oh, right, I see.
A go along tonight, isn't it? You talk to anyone else? My fingers are getting sore. I find that, when I'm typing in and I'm trying to talk because I'm so used to being on the camera.
Yeah.
When I go on,
I find it hard to engage by writing the comments out.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of Gareth's Ball Foodie Guys the other day.
I do watch other people's videos, but I tend not to comment just because it feels a little bit unnatural for me.
It's not that. There were so many comments. You kind of feel guilty commenting, don't you? It's like...
Oh, yeah, he does get it a lot, doesn't he?
He's copying it left, right and centre. You're thinking, it's just one bloke. It's like... and then people get annoyed when you don't comment back, which I do understand that bit as well. Wednesday, Mark. The problem is, as I said on that live the other night, we're bloody miles out. We're at H4. It is all right because it's only about half an hour on the train, but the train's all right on the way in, but it's on the way out when we're kind of hammered.
I like Facebook user.
he's drunk already. Jesus, you're not going to make the fight. You're not going to make the fight, mate. I worry for you. What was I going to do? I know what I was going to do. I forgot. Yeah, it's always a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, that whole area is cool. It's kind of H4, isn't it? It's not just the.
Yeah, we're in the business district. We're over there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is about a little. Yeah, you have a little walk, don't you? And it's then about half hour on the train, as I say. But yeah, that's all said and done. That's all right. But the problem is, as you know yourself, Mark, you've been to Munich a lot more than I have. You never get a bad beer in Munich, and if you go for a few, 9 times out of 10, it's going to end up messy, isn't it? So it's just how it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good evening, Thomas. Good to see you, fella. But yeah, just randomly came on. The idea, as I say.
Are you enjoying your Saturday?
Talk a bit, slow down on the beer a bit, make the fight. I didn't have a beer when the football was on, and I'll tell you, the way my bloody team was playing, she didn't even bother watching it. So I had no one to rant to, barring myself.
I knew they weren't playing well. I was watching a live updates upstairs. I sat up there. I was out of his way.
That club so drives you to drink, I tell you. It's like, sake. And we just rode on, like, yeah, we hit the post and the bar and that. But the first half was like they didn't turn up. That's not the team that battled back against Chelsea last weekend. It was horrible. It was actually quite painful to watch, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, good German food. Go to a Rops Keller in the square. Oh, I know what you mean there, yeah. Yeah, probably. That's the only thing with Munich market. It don't come cheap, does it? You do enjoy yourself. You know, we done bloody hundreds in 4 days with the tours and everything. But I was trying to get out from where we are to like try and make something different, interesting for YouTube and that. I was trying to get out to Andex Brewery, and it's almost impossible. Then I tried to get to the robot people, come back or whatever you call them, not come back, well, I don't know what they are, but the people that make the robot drink, and it's so far. from where we're staying, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
it's really difficult.
oh dear. But it's not too bad. The time we get there, because they changed our flight, as I know I've said previously, to the night flight, and we got the concert one night, so we're only there 3 other nights, isn't it?
Yeah, just make the most of it.
But yeah, as I say, I haven't booked up any tours or anything. Well, actually, I booked up a brewery tour in Cologne.
Yeah, that looks actually quite
The
interesting.
day we get to Cologne, we go to 4 different, what do they call it? I can't pronounce. My German is appalling, isn't it? But yeah, I booked up a
I
trip
studied it a bit at school, and I'm absolutely hopeless.
for the first night we're in Cologne, because the first night we're in Cologne, and then we got Robbie on the second night, haven't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, I tried. There were so many tours in Cologne. It actually looked really interesting, but they're all sold out apart from the ones in German. And unfortunately, my German. Yeah, I changed it, mate, because we managed to get tickets because Robbie plays in Cologne 3 days later.
At a much smaller venue, it's going to be a little bit more.
Hi, Matthew. Good to see you, fella.
Matthew.
Yeah, no, I changed it because it's a much. We're not. I just
Hi,
said.
Charlotte.
Good evening, Mrs. B. Well, good afternoon, still, wasn't it?
It's definitely not evening time yet.
Good to see you. No, I changed it, Mark. I mean, the worst thing is we lose the money in the first hotel the last night, because when I tried to change it and cancel my booking down one night,
They wanted to charge us more.
rather than the £494 I paid for 5 nights, which is really good. And remember, we can walk from the concert venue to the hotel, so we have
Which I think is going to be an absolute blessing. I
was going to change it down the night, because we obviously extended to 2 nights, but we were meant to be in there for 1 night anyway, and they're doing the 3 in Cologne. It bloody was going to charge me nearly £900, and I thought, why did I do that? I understand more than I can speak. I only know Guten Tag, Guten Morgen, Au revoir. Oh no, that's French. Scheiße, I know that. Yeah, all right. My German's absolutely appalling, mate.
I don't remember any German. I studied it later on in school when it just didn't stick. French stuff, like you say, Mark, I can understand it. I can't speak it at all.
When we were there in April, I said I'm going to do a bit of German every week. Yeah. I downloaded the app on my phone. I looked at it once, and that was it. It went out the window. I used to be able to count and everything in German. Einstein, Grind, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. I can't pronounce them now. Too late. I'm too old for that now.
It's much easier when you're younger.
Yeah, I can't. I remember I'd done a bit of Mandarin before, and I can't remember anything.
Lucky kids.
Mate,
the 3 points that count.
Is the points that count. And anyone watching, Spice and Easy here, he's on live
later on.
8 o'clock this evening. Unless the Bournemouth do us all a favour and he sulks. But, Alfreda's saying, yeah, that's true. Don't forget that. But yeah, it's it's the win that counts, mate. And nothing else matters. It was. We did ride our luck at times. It was. I actually said out at the beginning of the stream.
I get upstairs. I wanted to sit and watch it with him.
But we did it at the post.
I was watching the live updates and getting through what was going on. But I said, no, they're playing so bad. I'm not sitting down there and watching it with him.
At the end of the day, it's, come on, Bournemouth. Oh, God, will I be buzzing. I'll be coming on your stream tonight, mate, if Bournemouth do it. So I'm trying not to be so drunk and make the fight tonight, but oh, dear. But I actually went through the football without a beer.
It did start early.
Yeah, I know, but Tottenham means beer. Tottenham's stressful. That was so much stress. If you had a couple of beers, you kind of mellow a bit. But the problem is then when you lose and you've had a couple of beers, you get more angry. Yeah. So there's like two ways of looking at it, isn't there? It's like probably lose knowing us. Yeah, I can't think so, mate.
No, I can't see it.
I can't see him losing. And
that's not quite form at the moment. Yeah,
that's yes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah, that's let's hope the South Londoners get a good drubbing, and then we can all party tonight and everything. But I can't see it.
I prefer they were playing like West Ham.
They don't. No, it's
Speech.
Yeah.
English.
In other words, all I speak is English.
All I speak is English. Yeah, that's what I was kind of getting.
Words to that effect. I'm not. I always tell them. Any German? I'm like, I'm not that bright. Life was easy for us because we only had to speak English.
Yeah, I think that's what's made us lazy. We've travelled so many places in the world, and everyone has got a reasonable command of English, haven't they?
Yeah.
You could go pretty much anywhere.
I went to Taiwan once.
Oh, I didn't go
that
with
was
him.
to Tappy in Taiwan. With my mate Dave, he's probably not on the live because he's asleep.
Oh, Stacey.
You see, good to see you, Stace. But yeah, it was hard because no one spoke any English, and I went to buy this Nintendo machine, and I went all the way from Kuala Lumpur to buy this machine. I had no reason to go to Tappy. It was absolute mental, that place. They kept trying to run me over with all these mopeds on the pavement. They kept trying to get me in this
phoning me up
strip
saying,
club.
I'm going to die. It's terrible.
I had to walk past that girl. She kept chasing me up the road going, you said next time. I'm like, yeah, I've just got a bit more work to do. I told her I was working in my hotel room. I was on the piss with 4 cans of Budweiser. It was the only thing we could get that was viable. But I remember... I wanted this Nintendo. I can't remember what it was. It weren't out in England.
Well, they won't sell it to you, would they?
But you needed a step-down converter. But because they couldn't speak English, and obviously I couldn't speak Cantonese, I think it is out there, or Mandarin. It's one of the two. And they're like, no, it won't work in England. We're not taking your money. We're not robbing you. I'm like, no, but I get a step-down converter. And he's like, no, this machine won't work in England. And at the time, them machines were selling for like, it was about £700 each. And everything, and I was like, we were going to buy as many as we could fit in our suitcases.
So, long story short, he went there for absolutely no reason.
Yeah.
And terrorised himself, nothing.
Yeah, and I was meant to be there for 4 days. I managed 2 nights, and then I told the airline, I told a fib that I had an illness in my family, and I really had to get on the plane, and they let us on the plane for free. So we got back to KL.
Scroll down.
Right.
No. There's lots of people speaking.
Score for Man U Liverpool game. Oh, that's an interesting one tomorrow. I don't know, mate. I wouldn't like to call that. They've got to strike back, haven't they? Yeah, I'm getting now. You're supposed to be catching them. Hope you're doing well this Saturday. Good to see you, Lee. Knocking back some Fillion.
Oh, that's one you love.
I love that drink, mate.
Really likes that.
But I'll tell you what, the problem is with that, you could be in for an early night if you're not careful. I don't know why it's not coming up on the phone.
It was. Yeah. You were too busy talking.
What do you mean the true North Londoners? We've already played. It's the South Londoners that play now. I think you're confused.
The pressure's on you.
he's had a bang on the head today, hasn't he? I hope you're all right for your stream tonight, mate. I will be watching, hopefully. But yeah, score for Man U.
There was more.
Yeah, right on it. Okay. See?
Sorry, I didn't want to miss anyone. I don't like looking.
And good to see you again, Stace. I mean, that's good luck, Al. By the way, we're Team Bournemouth.
Go on, Bournemouth.
True North Londoners. I tell you, he's drunk, isn't he? That's on Facebook. Mate on here, drunk earlier. God, I tell you, they're well hammered today. I'm not going to look like the one.
I wonder if that was on Facebook.
Well, it weren't Robbie Williams because he don't run his Facebook account. Joe, you know it, Stace. You see, we've won, so they've got to keep going, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, David, good to see you, mate.
Hi, David.
From sunny Glasgow. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's really sunny here. I've got a bloody sun.
Yeah, I'm squinting a little bit because it is so bright.
Oh no! Look, guidelines. You see? Yeah, the guidelines.
Behave, Eric.
Anyone going to watch the fight? Yeah, behave, Eric. SJ's asleep. He's having a power nap.
We are hoping to watch the fight.
Yeah.
We're hoping to get that far along.
Yeah, that was the whole idea, wasn't it? Yeah, as I said at the beginning of the stream, I think it's going to be a fight. I think they're just going to go for it straight from the offs, and I'll see. I couldn't predict it, but I think it'll be over quite quick.
Who are you wanting to win, Lee? Are you an AJ fan or the other guy? I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his name.
Just call him the Ukrainian.
Yeah, I'm not into AJ. I don't like him very much.
You don't have to be, innit?
Hiya, whoever's come from Facebook. We don't know who you are, but yeah. Thank you for joining us. Good evening.
See,
I think I need a power nap before I start.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Oh, get it. I've been talking to you. I know who it is now. I didn't want to say because in case it's someone else. But
Yeah, we said.
I know what you mean with a buck fast. I've been talking to him in draft keg tips earlier. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I know the bucky. Oh, is it still the thing? I mean, this is going back 20 odd years with the bucky. But you used to get a number at the top of the bottle. I'm sure it was the lower the number, the more dangerous it was, or something like that.
Love it. Nottingham Forest is the reason Arsenal playing red. We donated them red shirts and they had no money.
Yeah.
Just started. Love
Let's have
it.
that up. Please come up on my screen. I like that bit.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, the old bucky. I can remember with that. There used to be the three of us, but me and two Scottish lads, and we were going out on the piss, and we'd be like,
you going back? It must
going
be
back,
lot.
yeah, 25 years, 23 or 4 years. I remember, the bottom, that was it. Yeah, this I say, it's a long time ago. And we'd be having one bottle of bucky, we just neck it between the three of us, so we didn't have to spend so much money. And
oh, we're not ignoring you, Stacey. Go on.
oh no, I just done Stacey's spanner.
Oh, that's cool.
Someone took it off, Stacey. I'm not
I don't know
sure who.
I'm not sure who would do that.
The lower the number, the sweeter it is. Oh, I thought we used to think it was the stronger. Oh, I can't remember.
I don't know. The stuff is absolutely disgusting. They used to go on about it all the time, and I was like, "What is it?" And he couldn't explain what it was. When I tasted it, it tasted like a fortified wine. It was absolutely vile.
You've got to get into the bucket.
It's absolutely vile.
You have to let it breathe.
And then I drink anything, and that stuff is vile.
No, I said to David earlier, I've got to do a review of that. Haven't I?
Oh my goodness!
Can you have a channel? It does the job, yeah, definitely. Can you have a YouTube channel, not review Bucky? You know?
Yeah.
You know, I remember we used to go out. We always used to, as that time we'd done the 2 bottles, I only had about 3 pints, and I was off my rocker, and everyone was like, "So much for buck fast makes you fuck fast." It's like that's what we used to say. There was a saying.
Yeah, okay.
It's a Scottish saying, not mine.
I'm a bit too corporate.
Well, I'm just saying that's what people said. Who didn't know? It makes you hammered.
Yeah, I'd imagine it'd have the opposite effect, to be fair.
It's all right, I'm already kidding.
That's it. Put him in his place, Stacey.
I kind of think to myself, who could it be? Barrow AFC. What day are we off to Munich? Barrow AFC Football Club, you mean?
Must be.
Yeah, I've actually been up. I've been up to Barrow and Furness.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Many years ago.
And that where Dave comes from.
Yeah, near there.
Near there.
The same sort of area. I did a few. I'll never forget the nightclub with the stage.
On Wednesday, Stacey.
Yeah, Wednesday we're away.
I pretty much planned. I've got everything washed. I haven't actually packed it yet, but I've got it organised.
I haven't even done anything. Every time
he doesn't do it anyway. He just pulls all his stuff out, gets in the arm, and starts ragging it around, and I pack it for him.
Well, you don't.
Yes, you know.
What are you saying? I'm disabled or something? I can't pack a suitcase. Listen, steady on. I'm sure no one's going to believe that ludicrous rubbish, anyway.
I'm sure.
I'll do a YouTube video of me packing if you like.
No, that would be amusing.
No, I better not.
No, obviously.
Done too much swearing. But yeah, no, it's keep close on my phone. I'm such an idiot because it's not coming through too quick on there, is it? That's definitely the same. Yeah, he's up with it.
I don't know
because I can see it. But yeah, no, I think Eric's going to behave in future, Stace. Kind of. Actually, no.
We can only hope.
Yeah.
John's asleep at the moment. So we know he's not going to be a problem.
So we're quite safe from SJ, aren't we? For now. But no, as I say, I said to Michelle earlier, I said, look, we've got 2 options here, and I've said this before. I said a bit of Rob on YouTube, on the screen. Can you do a live before you go? We can come on, perhaps. Yeah. When will we be able to do it? Yeah, I'll message you, Stace. We'll work it out, won't it?
We'll work out when we can do that. Yeah, we've got enough time.
It'll probably have to be Monday or something.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Monday.
He knows. Anyone else did a PD trading deal? Yeah, I did, Lee. Yeah, I traded in one of mine. And I know there's been a few nightmare stories, but mine went really smooth. They took the machine.
But people always say, "Oh, you're sucking
The
up. You're
box.
sucking up." It's not sucking up. It's just we haven't had any problems. We can only comment on our own experience, can't we?
It's a good deal, Lee, but there was some nightmares, but some stories and that, the machine's getting lost. But if Yodel lose a perfect drive, it ain't kind of Beerog's fault, if you think. I was thinking Monday. Yeah, all right, so we'll do that Monday.
Okay. We'll pencil that in for Monday. Monday works
Yeah,
for
a
us.
couple of hours. So what you
that'd
want to
be
do,
brilliant.
about 6, 7? I'll get it sorted out. What about Beck? She will come on as well.
Would you be able to message Bex and see if she wants to come on as well?
Hopefully mine gets collected Monday. Yeah, so I take it you've had your box through to pack it. It normally runs quite smooth, mate. I mean, yeah, they all got messed up when they had that Yodel strike or staff shortage or whatever it was.
Yeah, there was a bit.
And then you get I mean, 1.5 in tokens, you know, them things are only really worth about 100 quid.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I know you've got to spend it on kegs, but you're going to buy so many kegs anyway. Yep, that sounds good, Stace. And if you think about it, you've got your 2 Oktoberfest coming and the King's coming back with another new keg. So basically, this is a well good time to get 150 quid out of them.
Thank you.
But yeah, I think that's how we should do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll do Monday. And it'd be nice and quiet. So the ones that are in with us, we can all chat, can't we?
Yeah.
Really well.
Definitely.
I'll try not to get drunk, but
sometimes it's just part and parcel of it.
I don't know what happened to me lately. I don't know, even drinking that much, and I'm hammered. I keep waking up in the morning thinking, oh dear. There's always a bad sign. There's always a bad sign when I'm on the settee, but that tends to be like, I don't think I've been up to my bedroom for a week, have I?
When he's been drinking, he won't go upstairs.
Well, I do sometimes, but I don't know. It's like, the only night I was upstairs, I went downstairs so I couldn't sleep,
I was going to say, it's really hot up there.
And she didn't want to talk to me, so she sits there reading her book, and I have to sit there and pitch back. And because I said it's torture being in here, because I'm sweating out.
What's me to sit there talking to him?
Well, that's what most people do. They talk to each other.
Most people go to bed to go to sleep.
No, you turn around, read a phone, and all I see is your back. And I'm sat there thinking, what am I doing up there?
I read about a chapter of my book.
She don't read a chapter.
And then I go to sleep. And he's like,
or I go on Facebook and he starts looking at my phone going, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to now? I'm like, oh my dear. Well, she moaned about the clicking noise.
Yeah, I don't make mine make clicking.
Exactly. I thought it was worth the trading. Yeah, definitely, mate. Absolute.
Yeah.
I think it was
I think it's a good deal.
Yeah, I've always said that. I say, if you look on Facebook Marketplace, for argument's sake, you're not getting 1.5 for it. No way. And yeah, as I say, it is in tokens, but look at what you've got coming out. You've got both your Oktoberfest, possibly in this next week. Isn't it?
Oh, yeah, they're well worth trying. Oh. Well, I think most people would try them before, wouldn't they?
Yeah, why would you not have them, isn't it?
But there are slight variations from year to year, aren't there?
Yes, there are. Good to see you, Mark. How are you, mate?
Hi, Mark.
Yeah, they can be different, can't they?
Paulaner.
Yeah, the Paulaner. Well, actually, if you check our latest review, the Paulaner, luckily we had a can from last year. This year's just blew it out the thing, and it was good last year.
It was good last year, and they've managed to just up the ante a little bit this year.
I don't know. I've only tried one. We've got some of the other ones here, but I'll try and wait to get the kegs so I can mess around with them and everything. But I think Augustina was my favourite last year. But if I'm honest, I don't think Paulaner's going to be beaten. It's a good investment. Yeah. Oh, mate, definitely. I mean, it's really warm in here, for argument's sake, and I'm drinking Corona at 1 degree. I actually done a review today.
They hold the temperature really,
I'll put
really
up
well.
tomorrow. What Oktoberfest do you think was better last year? I'm going for Larnbrow. Yep, I said Larnbrow last year.
Absolutely.
On a keg.
Larnbrow was a cracker on the keg last year.
Yeah, but the bottle was pretty close as well. Spaten from the year before, 2 years ago, was one of my favourites. But there was this fruity flavour in the Larnbrow that was just addictive. I like with that Paulaner today. The 6%, yesterday, sorry, the 6% with that Larnbrow.
Yeah.
You just weren't getting. It was like, chum, chum,
yeah.
And then,
you could drink it for fun.
Yeah, that's the trouble is, we've done it, and it just flows down you, and then bang, it hits you, doesn't it? But yeah, there was some really, really good ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully, what do you call it? You got the new kid on the block. Remember the famous six? So we were told in Germany.
Yeah, apparently.
Apparently, but then there's nothing of it yet. So maybe it hasn't happened, or maybe it's happening
I
later.
don't remember what that was called.
It's the Greisinger, the ones. Greisinger, Greisinger, something like that. Remember, the famous six is meant to now be the famous seven. Well, it's not really the famous six because two are made by the same.
They have to brew on certain conditions.
It's about 2 years ago. Was Dynamite. Definitely, it was my favourite, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it weren't the same, was it, last year? And I know people beg to differ, obviously, but I remember watching other people on YouTube and thinking, no, you got that wrong. But I don't say anything now, do I? Because he might be looking at our video and think, well, no, you got that wrong.
I think reviews are just down to personal opinion. I don't think anyone's right or wrong. All you can say is what you taste and what you think. It's just an opinion.
Eric's okay, Mark. He's been very naughty, but he's okay. Kind of. Yeah, there's two ways of looking at it, isn't it? I mean, if we all like the same thing.
You wouldn't have all this variety. You wouldn't have all the different beers that you've got.
Sorry, you shouldn't have your foot under me. Just then he stood on the dog and he just looked at me.
Our dogs have this habit that when they lay down, they decide they're going to lay down right under your feet. And if you're not really aware of it, you get up to go and do something and you like stand on them. And they look at you and say, why'd you stand on me? It's like, why are you under my feet? He's always naughty. He reminds me so much of Sean. I was hoping Sean was going to grow out of it, but evidently not. Stacey's got her whip on standby.
Oh, that's a bit kinky. Oh, dear. Stacey, I never thought you were that type of person.
I went to Oktoberfest on the sub last time round. It was really good. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Oh, mate, that I reviewed it, didn't I?
Yeah.
And it was so stupid. I thought, it won't be that nice.
Are you, Luke?
I brought one. Hi, Luke, my old mate. Good to see you.
You've been known to enjoy calls.
Yeah, shush, because talking of Luke, just shush, yeah, just
I'm not keen on it, but if there's nothing else, I'll drink it.
I don't mind one when I'm trying to have a light day, like I'm doing with the old Corona here. My favourite was always until about 10 years ago. Now it's Augusta, same as me. Like that.
I really like the Lion Brow last year.
That Augusta.
No, I think it's the Lion Brow.
I've still got a bottle, of last year's Augusta now, dated January in my shed down there.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I kept it. I ate it. Wait for you. Wow. I've still got you've got to do it sometimes, right? I've got to pour this one, haven't I? You won't pour it for me, will you? On the Corona. So I have to behave, or try to. Or at least get through to the fight is the idea. I should have got you to pour this because you could pour it. No, I did that, but I don't know. Never mind. So, light day, yeah. I'm trying to, Lee. I tried to do that yesterday and ended up drunk. I don't know what's been happening to me. Don't know how I got in.
Katie.
Yeah, no, I'm above him. Hold on. Wow, Wahed. Hello, mate. Good to see you. I don't know how I got here either, mate, but hello too.
Mr. Khan, I can't pronounce your first name, but hi to you too. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no, the thing is,
Corona's all right on a hot day.
Mate, I've really spoke highly of Corona today, so I'll get a load of stick in the beer groups, but I can handle it. It don't matter. Good to see you, Colin.
Hi, Colin. Mate. Sorry, I nearly missed you as well.
Yeah, I'll get a bit of stick in the beer groups, but I can live with that. It happens, doesn't it? It's one of them things, but it's just my opinion. And everyone will say, "Oh, it's just being biased to them again." But as I pointed out in the review, that I remember when Corona came to the Perfect Draft, before even Conrad worked there, I'd owned a Perfect Draft and used to have Haley. Yeah. And there's a reason that, like, the seats we're sitting on are Corona branded seats, and it's like,
yeah, you've always really enjoyed them.
We've had these. I'm actually originally from Windsor, Berkshire, aren't we? Well, nearby.
We're both from Berkshire. Yeah.
But we live just about.
We live in Kent now.
Yeah, about 30, 40 miles away from London. 30 miles, is it?
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice. We've got some really different people coming in on this live. I don't know where you guys have come from, but I swear we
God, he's
did.
got a mad couple of spaniel needing. Oh, he's a subscriber, you see.
Oh, wow, wicked.
So
Thank
it must have notified you. So where are you from
Where
then?
are you from?
Yeah, I'll catch you later, David. Good to see you, mate.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, David. Yeah, I'm his wife.
Yeah, please. Please, Eric. I don't know what you mean. Please what?
We're missing something a little bit.
I'll keep checking.
Put that hide current comment because it just makes it easier.
Oh. Okay, I'm on it.
Timbuktu.
Stacey's from that. That's why I put that one on there. Okay. There you are. Right, done it. Lovely smile she has. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
Oh, that's a really kind thing to say. Thank you very much.
I don't know. Right, no, I'm up to it. Oh, right, hold on. I've got it. I'll have a look at your channel. I'll screenshot this. His channel was King Wahid Vlogs.
Okay, we'll take a look at that.
I can't afford to pay. I can't afford to pay you, Eric.
So where are you from, Mr. Khan? What country? Yeah, we're going to watch your channel and we'll like and comment on your videos. I'd love to know where you're from. 50 feet says chat goes sideways in the next 5 minutes. Yeah, it's starting to look that way.
Oh, Stace, you could be Eric. Can't you?
It's starting to look that
And
way.
don't pay him if you lose, isn't it? And you can't blame Sean. He's having a sleep.
Yeah.
He was up a lot of the night doing some game developing, he said. He actually said I wouldn't understand why he was up, and I thought, oh, okay.
Well, he talks to American people. That's who he's doing the game development with, American companies.
Ah, I get it. He thinks Bombillin is around. Yeah.
I'm starting to think the same thing.
The dog's chilled, yeah, at the moment, mate.
Oh, because it's so warm, they're just chilled out and splattered in the shade in the garden.
One's out there, one's right next to my foot here.
Oh, God, yeah, he's still down there, isn't he?
Yeah, you know it, mate. That's it, mate. That was
totally.
That was painful to watch, mate, if I'm honest.
It was a bit.
Well, there you go. When you don't play well and you win games, that's how you win titles, you know?
It's all about getting the points.
Yeah.
We got the points.
You know, we're in it to better for, as Connie said. But
at the end of the season, it's points that count.
That wasn't a great
Have you subscribed, Paul?
Huh? Hold on, I'll have a look in a minute.
Let's go check in a minute.
Oh, hold on. What was it called? I screenshotted it, didn't I?
Have you got it?
I'll have a look. I can't remember what it was called.
He's looking. Give him a bit of time. He's a bit slow.
Ching Wahid Vlogs.
Yeah, that's it.
Ching.
Happy Saturday, Matt. Thanks for joining us. And they're on a live now. I'll give them a chance.
Oh, no.
Lewis, I'm drinking Desperados on the Blade, and Paul is drinking Corona on the PD Pro.
Yeah.
Well, Eric, if you demand it, I will tell you I'm damn good, thank you.
It says no. It says no videos. Oh, I don't know if that's him. Get out of it.
I'll just do it, don't I? Yeah.
Channel don't have any content. Will you subscribe to the channel? No content. They start putting up a load of dodgy old videos.
Oh, the funniest thing is, I've got a YouTube account that I don't use. I purely use it to look at our videos and see how things are going. I've never put any videos on it, and I have like 23 subscribers now. I've never put a video on it.
Yeah, there's no videos on
There's
there.
nothing on it at all.
How can I like the content? There's nothing on it. Look, this channel doesn't have any content, unless I've got it wrong. I'll have a look on my computer.
I think it's a
When was the
wind-up
channel?
merchant.
Well, he's got 15 subscribers. When was the channel? It's the 7th of August, 13 days ago.
Oh, Smoke Mr. Cars. I think it was a joke account.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what, Mark? I think you're right
so,
on
mate.
the money there, mate.
I think so, because the only one I'm getting up is this one from the 7th.
Skip. Bad news. Just finished my last keg of Drunken Sailor. Oh.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Stace. You've got to give them a chance, though, isn't it? Some people are all right. Some people that don't seem all right. Ipswich for the win, on the 4 on the bounce, and top of the league. Happy day, Skip. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, Drunken Sailor, mate. Like with Snyder's, there is a chance of it
Drunken
coming
Sailor
back.
and Snyder's, I think, are the two most likely to come back.
But,
People are really like, I miss that. I wanted to buy it.
There's a good chance, or at least get Drunken Sailor back like we've got Franciscana Royal on a.
And believe you me, behind the scenes, Paul just pushed everything that we're told. People say, "Yeah, I like that Snyder's. I would still buy that. Why is that gone?" Drunken Sailor was another one. I pushed that as well.
I do mention it, but I say it's hard.
We don't work for the company. We can only prod them.
Beer and Wayne is picking up Monty Mount. I know, mate. I know.
We had a really bad experience
Beer
with Beer.
It's just for me, right? And I advise
really
people to.
Bad experience.
Well, yeah, no, they robbed me out of 5 kegs, so I'm not giving them my money again. Because if I give them my money and they go bankrupt, well, they don't go bankrupt.
No,
they
just take your money and then decide that they're not going to give you anything.
Like the Sailor was the same as Snyder's. It was that little bit extra. Heated seats are same. There's a lot of people missing heated seats. Heated seats is never coming back. That's on the never, isn't it? I was allowing them a small room today. He's a gentleman, Eric, isn't he?
You sure wasn't
He'll be back on another account. Yeah, was Eric? Hold on, was Eric quiet?
I don't think of it.
Yeah.
It was you. I wonder sometimes. You're never going to know.
You have to make sure. We have to remember, Stacey. We have to check that when these accounts, the Sean's asleep, so we can't blame him.
Can't blame him. He's supposed
to. But no, it's tough. The trouble is, we want all these new releases, and if kegs didn't go, think how many kegs you'd have now. I mean, we've been to the actual plant where they do them.
They're going to keep whatever is selling.
Yeah.
So
that's why it was so hard. I mean, that was with Conrad, and Conrad stuck his neck out on the line for all us lot in Perfect Draft keg tips, no matter what anyone said.
But again, out of all the new releases, what ones do you think will actually stay? In his defence, he was cooking dinner. Okay. No, I did think it wasn't his style, to be fair.
It was more
That's Miguel.
But yeah, you got to watch him, Stacey. Keep your eyes on him. It's I don't know.
The Quack.
The Quack. Yeah, but apparently the Quack Rouge is only a limited keg anyway. It ain't coming back.
No, I didn't.
But I didn't know that.
What about the other one?
I don't know. Well, just heard about that, but it's hard because, as I say, obviously I speak to Dan quite a lot.
I don't think Castlelane will come back. That'd be like Victoria. No. That's not going to come back.
But the annoying thing is, they got Victoria. Yeah, it was nice, mate, that. Like a Hulk meatball. It was nice, that McKellar. But, I mean, I didn't go for the glasses, which was the best bit about it. But for 4%, it was full of flavour, wasn't it? But, yeah, 37 quid wasn't cheap.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I only have one account. Oh, really changed my name last night. I trust you, Eric, for some reason. Stacey keeps telling me, don't be fooled. But yeah, it's a tough one.
It was the low ABV that put me off the price. Exactly the same as what you were saying, Skip. But
it weren't.
You're not getting a kick for your buck, are you?
No, but it weren't. Actually, come on, it was nice. It was nice.
I like pale ale. I enjoy them. So.
But yeah, it's let's say.
Well, that's a bit relief. I can actually see.
You wanted sun's gone down.
Cloud's gone
It's
over.
with Beryl, as I said to InBev on the phone, when we were away, as I said before on here, you need something big now.
Yeah, Skip said that they think they've got a captive audience and they're just, gonna.
Yeah.
You actually said earlier you think he's going to get worse.
Yeah. Yeah, so
we were talking about it earlier.
You think about it, right? Well, I'm not being funny here. I've had a machine, I think now about 9 years.
We love the machine, we love the beers.
And I look at it and I think, well, hold on a minute. You used to get 20% off, or buy 3, get 1 free. And then it went down to 15. Now it's gone down to 10. What's going to happen? Is the 10% going to go?
You're just going to get no discount and you're going to get really high price cakes.
Oh, all right, Mark. Taking a red eye off. I don't blame you, mate. You go and watch your film and have a good one, mate.
Enjoy your film. Thanks for joining us, Mark. Love your input always. Thank you.
But yeah, good to see you, Matt. I don't think I'll see Matt. Hold on a minute.
Maybe there's someone at the gate, or maybe it's just a cat. See you later, Mark.
He's insane, that dog.
No, he's not right, is he?
He's a rocker. Yeah, good night, mate. We'll speak again soon. He's watching. What's he? He didn't say what he was watching, did he?
I can't honestly remember. I'm sure he did say something.
Oh, he might have said. But yeah. What was I saying now? Yeah. So like, as I was saying, all about we lose the 10%, it starts getting expensive, doesn't it? You know, they are top quality beers. Don't get me wrong. 9 out of 10 times, you know, the machines are good, and that, aren't they? But there's only so far that people are going to put up with, and that.
I just feel, because I know what you're like, we're not going to go out and drink in local pubs. Paul is not even going to entertain drinking.
Yeah, I'll always keep a machine. I'll always buy both the fans colours.
Yeah, you'll have your staples that you will buy and drink here. And the price is still going to be lower than the pub.
Like the club. I got that club before the price went up. I'm not going to be going to pay, I'll be honest here, I'm not going to pay £42.90 even with a 10% discount for club. You know? I mean, Stella Unfiltered, £36 without your discount. That's getting expensive now, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, so you've got to be, well, I know the cost of living's going out on everything. But Jesus.
Yeah, but because the cost of living I'll
be homebrewed soon, mate. 50p a pint.
You can only push things so far. People only have a certain amount of expenditure, a certain amount of money to spend. So they are going to cut out things like the draft beer.
Yeah, luxury items. It is, isn't it? It's a luxury. Pulling that beer through there.
We go respond.
No. Time soon, isn't it? But no, it's hard, isn't it? It's like you can only say so much in a paper. Corona for £35, then you know.
What is the cheapest cake?
Bud Light. I think it's £28.90. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Stace, you like a bit of drama? You got it.
I'd imagine it's Alan that you want to talk to, not God.
Yeah. No, that's not all that.
She's president of the Admin Association of Break My Beer. That one you've got totally right.
Yeah. That's one way to describe her. A very good friend of both of ours.
Definitely.
Oh.
Talking of that, we can't wait to meet you guys, Stacey. You know. Why do I laugh? Because I'm happy.
She's happy. Could be not laughing and other things. I'm not going to go into. Device overheating. That didn't say that on my phone, did it?
I don't know.
Hold on, because it's bloody funny. Feel a bit warm, but I don't feel that warm. Hold on, let me just click this down. Hold on. Device overheating. Tap here to see details. Hold on. The device is overheating. Steps will be taken to cool it down. You can still use your device, but the screen may be dimmed. The device may slow down. Charging may be paused. Blimey, never seen that before. It's a bit warm in here, but Jesus.
That's our electrics ain't going.
No, it's just.
No, we got that
hold on.
on.
Oh,
No, press that thing.
hold on. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Just our device for some reason. Yeah, it definitely stays. Well, I don't know. My phone's overheating for some reason. Maybe it's because the sun's coming. Back in a minute.
Yeah.
That's it. It's back on, I think. Back on, back on. Right, hold on. I've got to get this phone in here, haven't I? Without doing anything drastic to it. Okay.
Yeah.
There you are. Done.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Is that? I am there, aren't I? I think.
Hello,
Oh, God,
people.
right, hold on. Yeah, we're going to try the other one. I can't see. Come on.
You're back. Thank you. Thanks, Lee. Hey, your admin President Association. Of course, everyone is more than welcome on this. That was a bit weird. It's warm in here, but we've had hotter, and we've never had that before, so it's a bit strange. But there again, I had to charge a car battery earlier. I got one of them box things you plug into electric when your car goes flat, and you put the jump lead style things on. I'm quite good with mechanical stuff. I knew what I was doing, and there was something wrong with that as well, and it almost blew up, and I knew it wasn't right. So yeah, I think we've got gremlins in the works today. It seems that way anyway. Yeah, thanks, Lee. That was a bit strange moment. It's not that hot. I don't understand why that would happen.
Old one. I can see.
Yeah, well, I put that in the shade indoors.
No, I can't believe it. Bloody Samsung, I tell you, I'm not even going there. I'm not doing it for Samsung anymore. Me and them are just not.
You keep saying it, and then you start getting adverts after them.
Yeah. Yeah, that was yeah. Oh God. Right, I'm back on it. You see?
Quite a few people have said welcome back, so
Yeah. What happened to matey? He's done a funk.
I don't know.
Oh look. Yeah. Oh. This is not going well, is it? What happened to that? Look. Ah, it's back now. Oh, God.
What are you doing?
Because my phone's gone weird. Where's my comment? I just commented.
Okay.
Oh, look, here we go. You can see here. Nice.
Okay.
Stuart, which lager did you could dream you would want on a PD or blade?
Oh, we were talking about this earlier. We would like Fran's kind of Keller beer.
Yeah, that's kind of Keller beer for the perfect draft, definitely. And they own it. We've just done a video today, which I'll upload tomorrow, which is it was tough trying to understand what Mr. Khan was on about. Yeah, it did, mate.
Yeah.
But that Stuart, and I've done a further review today of that, which I'll upload. And it's like there's no killer beers on draft or anywhere.
It would be an amazing addition.
Yeah, so why not, innit? It would be, I think it's a win-win-win for them. They own it, so
Yeah.
they haven't got to charge such extortionate prices as they do.
We've been to the brewery and we've seen where they produce this stuff. They could do it.
Yeah, of course they could do it, and it wouldn't be like a Snyder's or a Drunken Sailor where they're paying a third party. It's InBev owned.
Unfiltered, unpasteurised cellar beer.
Oh.
It's a totally different experience from a lager. It's a totally different experience from a Weiss beer. It really is something that I think everyone would love.
I think it'd be a
I
win-win-win,
think it
but
would be.
I have spoken to Dan about it, and he did say he would put it to the team, and it's never gone any further. Hey,
Hi,
mate.
Stephen.
Good to see you, Steve.
Yeah, we're
everything's
good,
good. Well, one
yeah.
phone overheated because the sun that had gone in briefly
We
is
don't
coming
know.
through here so
I don't know
bad.
what on earth went on. It's been hot already.
And yeah, for the blade, I was only planning it earlier, but I'd have to say Paulina Horizon because, again, they own that. Or a Beavertown neck oil. Because, again,
I was trying to think, and
remember,
would be brilliant.
Heineken own most of Beavertown now, as we know, because they sold out. Yeah, really muggy here, mate. We're getting that.
Stephen says something else, no?
I'll perfect draft the Ranger. Hold on, let me go on here.
Yeah.
Too quick. I do love my perfect draft and range on it, but the blade build quality is exceptional in my opinion. Yeah, I'll get what you're saying, but the old perfect draft pro, with the temperature, I'm reaping the benefits today. Obviously, Michelle's drinking out the blade. I'm drinking out the pro because I've got the pro set on one. So yeah, I am kind of winning there.
The variety of drinks that you actually like drinking, we don't get to use blade very much, do we? Because there isn't a lot that you really like on there.
Yeah, it's it can be tough, isn't it? Well, it is. I mean, I like Edelweiss, both of them on the blade.
Mm.
I like Massinger, but since we had that dodgy keg, and it weren't the same because I kind of know. Yeah, a lot more choices with a PD.
That's the deciding factor for us.
It's good having both. I mean, I've sold two blades before, and then something comes out and I regret it.
Again.
So
I won't let him sell it this time.
He said, if you sell it, that's it. It's gone for good. So it stays. It's just sometimes you look at it down there and you think, it's a good PD kegs there.
I do like blade, and I know what you mean by the build quality. It's a good quality machine. But 14 pints is a lot to get through if you're the only person who likes the drink on offer.
Ooh, not too bad.
Yeah, I'm not too bad.
Half a keg of Desperados in 24 hours. So I don't see how
I've gone through about 8 pints of it so far.
No, 7.
7 then.
But yeah, he's almost at the halfway point on the keg already. So I don't see how you find that difficult.
Well, I never find it difficult with Desperados. I absolutely love it because I'm a tequila monster. I absolutely love the taste of it. Pretty Game was another favourite of mine on the blade.
Oh, we go to Munich, Stephen, to see Rob. Well, not to, well, yeah, to watch a concert.
See Robbie Williams in concert, but we're in a weird area of Munich.
Yeah, the problem is, Stace, with the weather.
We've been looking at it. We might get absolutely soaked.
But it's hot. But
it's hot, but there might be a lot of rain around.
Especially on concert day, and it's so confusing. As I've said on previous lives,
150,000 people.
130,000, we think. Over 100,000 of us anyway. No matter what happens, but they changed the stage layout to when we bought the tickets and everything, and they've just conned us basically. And they don't really
I hate huge crowds. And when he bought the tickets, he bought ones that he thought we would be in an area that wasn't too packed out, and it looks like it's not.
Oh, yeah. I paid €600 a ticket.
A lot of money for the tickets.
But we have got free food and free booze, and if there's like something like fans kind of on draft, it's going to get messy. It's let me entertain you. Yeah. By the time Robbie comes on, if we get in there early, I don't even think I'll remember I don't think I'll be doing too many videos that night.
No, I think it's going to be chaos. I'm so glad we've got a hotel that, do you know, it takes us 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Depending on what part of that
Depends what area you come out.
area. There's, what is it, a stadium or what is it?
It's just an open air thing. It's,
venue, venue, that's a good word. Open air venue, that's exactly what it is, Lee.
Yeah, and we're staying at H4 Hotel, which is literally, you know, you can walk.
It's a couple of minutes walk.
So it depends what side you come out.
Hopefully, them. We're going to try and do as much as we can abroad.
Yeah, but where we're staying is kind of a bit boring because it's like a business district out there.
Yeah, you've been looking at it and you'll be like,
it ain't very interesting. We will go into main Munich a couple of times in a way. I mean, I wanted to do the concentration camp, but she's not really keen. So
yeah, Stacey, I really hate crowds, and that's the whole reason why I booked these tickets. Because when they were first advertising it, it was like a smaller area that wasn't going to be too crowded, and now we're looking at it, and it's
I mean, Helen Fisher is playing there tonight. Where Rob's playing, yeah, and there's over 130,000, and people are already going crazy.
Yeah, they're going mad because they've paid a lot of money for their tickets, and it's not how it was described when.
No. We think about it, right? This is the crazy thing. All right, we haven't got free alcohol on the second show because we watch Rob on the Saturday, then we fly up to Cologne on the Monday, right? So we paid €600 each one for Saturday night.
Yeah, Stacey, I'm feeling that.
Yeah,
I'm feeling it just thinking about it.
And then we go up to watch him again 3 days later. And although I overpaid for them because I had to buy them off a seller, they're only €103. Yeah, and that's front of stage again.
Yeah,
you don't get your free booze, but you're never going to drink €500 each in a night, are you? Let's be honest, it's impossible, isn't it? Drinking each not going to cost you €500.
Way too expensive. Yep.
Yeah,
totally.
It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Yeah,
I'm hoping, Lee, that they do. I'm hoping it's not going to be a whole shambles. We went to Hyde Park.
In 2019.
We got.
Would you like me to turn the power off?
No. Yes.
Turn the power off.
Okay, please. Google, just not today.
TV keeps talking to us.
No.
It's so annoying.
Hold on, let me find the control. Oh, I've lost that now. I haven't lost that. Go away.
Matt, you would not believe what it is like being in a Robbie Williams concert in the pulpit, in the pen with those women. You don't think it's rowdy? They are disgusting the way they behave.
You're not a child. Yeah, definitely, Steve. yeah, mate. Them Robbie girls. Oh God,
it's disgusting. They try and pull his pants down, try and touch his dick, try and take his hat off his head and kiss him. And I'm stood there with him.
They're not shy, but they are drunk.
Revolting. I have never known women to behave that way en masse. It's revolting.
Yeah, no, the problem was, I mean, it can be bad. It was bad at Port Vale as well, but not as bad. The problem was when Robbie did Hyde Park was there was champagne flowing everywhere.
And we bought tickets because we were taking shore, and we bought tickets so that we would not get squashed. And he's small anyway, but he was younger at the time, and he was really little, and we had to
you know it, mate.
We had to do a protective ring so my child didn't get crushed in the crowd.
They're crazy, mate. But most of them were just like pure on the champagne. The amount of bottles of champagne in London. I mean, remember in 2019, everyone was saying there was no money about. And these women are pure drunk champagne, isn't it? Yeah, it's because they're drunk stays.
That yellow label first, which is a reasonable champagne.
Yeah,
it's not top end like Dom Perignon or something like that. It's higher than Moët & Chandon. And they've got 4 bottles of that empty under their table. And there was 2 women sat at the table.
They're crackers, absolute crackers.
It was crazy.
You couldn't move. It was crazy. It's like
we didn't drink because we had Sean with
us. Yeah, no, we had Litland, so we didn't. I think we had 1 drink each.
Yeah, I think maybe. Or no, it was just having water.
We had 1 drink.
We had one
drink each because we had Litland. And obviously there was like 100,000 people, so it's a bit different.
It was crazy. What were they like? Do you remember? People just putting their pants down and peeing on the ground, like right in front of you. Oh, Sean, don't look over there.
In Hyde Park, you had girls just squatting and just going to the toilet. I had blokes. Blokes are
It's
just
not
as
so
bad.
bad with blokes because I know.
Well, I
I
want to
know
look at some
how
bloke pulling his
sexy-
pants down. Takes all the same.
But yeah, the girls were just stripping off and peeing on the grass.
Money to burn. Yeah, and not enough brain cells. 100% Lee. It was crazy. It was absolutely mad. But you know, Rob performed. The show was good.
Oh, the show was
Which was
amazing. It was
good.
the same one you watched in Vegas, wasn't it?
Yeah, remember I'd just come back from Vegas.
See, I didn't
The
go
week
to
before.
Vegas. There was 2 tickets to Vegas, meet and greet, and
So I'm
Sean
still on
was
the high.
desperate to go, and I let him have my ticket. So he went to Vegas with his dad, and I stayed at home. And yeah, it was really good to see the show because I wanted to experience what you two had experienced. The show was really good. It was just the people
Well, it's a good
around
thing.
us.
Obviously, with Munich, like I said to her, won't bother doing videos and everything. I got a lot of
I think it'd be
shit.
really hard to do a video. So.
It'd be hard to get close to do a video
Yeah.
for YouTube and that. I remember all the shit I got last time. There was like 700 people on that live. I'm at a Robbie Williams show, put down there going, fucking do something with your phone. It's like, hold on a minute. I gave it to mate, didn't I?
Yeah. All right.
Come back this
All right,
way.
then, got
I
the
gave him my phone and said,
Because
yeah,
he
I
was
look, mate.
so tall, he was 6'4",
Yeah.
he was taller than everyone else. He was like, you hold it up.
You hold it up because you're much bigger than me. And I went, and by the way, you're on YouTube Live and you've got 719 people watching you.
And they're all having a go at him because he kept cutting it.
Evening back.
Evening back, how are you, my darling? I hope you're well. You're going to Vegas for your 40th. Oh, man, I am lit. It's just not my
Michelle didn't like it,
I
Stace.
just didn't like it, babe. You may well love it, but it just wasn't my thing.
I've done it twice and I probably wouldn't want to do it again if I'm honest.
There's so many people want to do it, and you have to do it and see it for yourself. So
Yeah,
I reckon you'll
people
go
love it.
there and have a fucking wonderful time. But no, I wouldn't go back there. It's too much for me. Yeah, Bex wants to go with you.
There's some good deals for Vegas at the moment.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a place to join than anyone. Seriously. There's a place called Jack's Flight Clubs. I mean, some of you may well know it already, but Jack's Flight Club I subscribe to, cost me about £40 a year. We've got like business class tickets for like a third of the price before.
Stacey, have you already booked?
No, it's just 3 years' time. She's talking
Yeah. Do you know what? Unless gambling is really your thing, I think about going to New York instead or San Francisco.
Yeah.
Both of them are absolutely
Yeah,
amazing places.
much better than Vegas.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And that's just from personal experience because I just didn't like it. It was like one massive shopping mall after another. There was no charm to it.
And it's like a complete
It's
brothel.
sleazy. It's
They're
really
like a proper
sleazy.
All these people literally naked walking
Yeah,
around trying to get yourself to take a picture with them.
And I'm like,
Like, I
please,
want a picture
get
of
that
her.
sweaty body away from me. Like the bloke, wouldn't it? With no clothes on, we're like, do not come near me. I really just didn't like it. Honestly, really have a look into America because America's a wonderful thing to do. But I'd look into New York or San Francisco or Vegas.
Absolutely.
San Francisco was
San Francisco was good, but it's so expensive.
Yeah, it's
killed us.
It's Vegas.
Vegas, not if you go to the right places. Come on, we were drinking bottles of Corona in Vegas for $2. The place Marshall sent us to, that mad place. Have to show your passport.
Oh my god, yeah, because I have so many bar brawls. It was awful. I just didn't like it at all. Maybe you will. Lots of people do love it.
I didn't mind Vegas, right?
I hate it.
He didn't like it. And when the opportunity, I only went back to Vegas because obviously Robbie was there. And the opportunity to go back to Vegas, I thought, yeah, I'm going to meet Robbie Williams. I wouldn't have gone back if Robbie hadn't been there.
I absolutely loved New York. It was amazing. There was so many things to see.
Yeah.
It was just, we didn't even see everything I wanted to see. We did go over the Brooklyn Bridge, which I'd love to have done.
Yeah, we were there for a week in New York. We did loads of tours. We spent all the money that we allocated for the holiday in 3 days.
Oh, Stephen, we've been to Mexico on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
We never actually had a holiday.
No, we had Cancun. I can't remember. Cancun booked, but COVID took that away, and it took me so long to get my money back, didn't it? I need to.
Where did we stop on the cruise ship?
We went to, I can't remember now. We went to 2 places in Mexico, and they were well friendly. Absolutely lovely place.
Brilliant, yeah.
And everyone said, "Oh, they harassed you and everything," and they were so nice. No, because
I like the Mexican people.
Michelle,
That's it.
Michelle didn't get off the boat.
You got me a T-shirt from there. Where?
I went to Hard Rock Cafe in Cozumel, and it was absolutely fantastic. They could give me a job.
I would absolutely recommend New York. New York, there is so much to see.
Yeah, definitely.
You could do shopping. You can get bargains. It's just the most amazing place.
I do like New York. I must admit,
It does matter, actually. Mexico sounds really awesome place.
Skip's been there, mate. Can, you know what I mean? It's fabulous. You see, there's someone that knows, and everything I've seen and read. Yeah, I like the Mexican people. You know, they're absolutely diamonds.
I'd like to see that.
Havana, yeah, we've so nearly booked Havana so many times. But we sort of done it all this year. You know, like we want to do things.
We've kind of bust the budget this year.
Always like we overspent by thousands. No, next year we've got Munich booked for April for your birthday. Yeah. And apart from that, we're going to have hi mate, good to see you, fella. It's what do you call it? Yeah, Munich for your birthday.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah. And that will be big, just it.
We're supposed to be away for New Year's Eve, but we're trying to get out of it, aren't we?
Yeah. I don't know. We spent a lot of money. More money than we should.
Yeah, we went way over the top this year, should we say? But it's been fun, and we kind of wanted to do it before we get too old and everything, like revisit places. It didn't help with Robbie doing all these shows, because I said at the beginning of the year, where Robbie goes this year, I go. I've only missed Ibiza. That's because it was impossible.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, definitely.
Totally. We would love that.
Definitely on Monday. I'll make sure I get the computer so it don't mess up, innit? So I can't believe my phone overheated. It freaked me out. And it just switched off, didn't it? It said it was going to, when I thought that'd be all right. But if the sun is bursting, isn't it?
I didn't think it was that hot.
Yeah, I know, but remember, we're on the hill.
Robbie.
Yeah, I love Robbie, mate. But we did Robbie at Port Vale, and then we did Robbie at the Olympic Stadium when he did half time for the charity thing. Yeah. We got Robbie in Munich, then we got Robbie in Bonn in Cologne, then we got Robbie the month later in Leeds in September. We're up at Leeds, and then in October we're at the O2, and it's like absolute thousands.
Yeah.
Well, I said every show he does this year I'll do, but I didn't know he was going to do so many. It's truth be known.
He's so lucky that I'm like not into shoes and clothes and stuff, so he's got the money to spend on all this.
Yeah, I'll cut down on my clothes. Oh, actually,
yeah.
I haven't bought any clothes, just like
no.
Oh no more.
I'm not dedicated to Robbie like what Paul is, but
yeah, I met Robbie in Vegas.
I enjoyed them.
Matt, in 2019. That's the header. If you'd see the header as you come into this live stream, because I couldn't find, I was getting a bit excited about Wednesday, and there's a picture of Robbie Williams.
Yes, a bit like
there's a picture of my son Sean, Robbie, and me. So yeah, I met Rob. I had a good chat, but the security shut me off. So it was one of them things, wasn't it? But yeah, it's kind of been a bit of a mad time, isn't it, for that?
Yeah.
I say we've got Leeds, and hopefully I'm going to meet up with Dan on Beer Hawk. So I'm trying to arrange that for the Saturday.
He said he would.
He said he would, but yeah, Dan was coming on a live with me a few months ago, and we're still kind of waiting, but we'll see. It'd be good to meet him in person. I think. Well, I've chatted to him so much. I saw the picture, but wasn't sure if it was photoshopped.
That's not photoshopped. You have 2 tickets to Vegas for a meet and greet with Robbie Williams. There was supposed to be me and him going.
People think that, though.
Yeah, I know. It was supposed to be me and him going. And my son really, really wanted to go, so I let him have my ticket because I'm not keen on Vegas. And yeah, you both got to meet him.
up my way there. Well, Leeds, if you're near Leeds, mate,
Oh, we'll have to arrange something.
I'm in Leeds City Centre at the Beer Hall Bar, September the 17th,
Yeah.
all afternoon.
September the 17th.
And hopefully, young Dan from Beer Hall is going to appear. He ain't my type, but if he's yours, then, oh, mate, yeah, exactly.
No, he's not
I saw
really old
Robbie at the
enough to be fair.
Yeah, the MK in 2001. I had tickets for that, you know.
Yeah.
It was funny enough, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I couldn't go, wasn't it? We had to sell the tickets. So I never ever saw him at Milton Keynes. I did the Wembley ones when he was at Wembley, didn't I? Well, that was way back in.
We lived up in Norfolk then, didn't we?
Yeah, we were coming down. Then your mum was going to come with me.
Yeah.
Because she absolutely loves Robbie, didn't she?
You know, Skip, I do enjoy the shows, even not being a mega fan like Paul. I do enjoy the shows. I find the fans a little bit trying at times. But the actual show itself, yeah.
17th September, yeah. I'm sure it is late. Hold on, give me 2 minutes. Just to make
look it up and make sure you've got it right. He's not brilliant with dates. But, yeah, while we're up in Leeds, anywhere else around that area, we would love to meet you. We've organised meeting someone from a beer group. We're trying to organise meeting Dan from Beer Hawk if he turns up. But anyone else that wants to get involved, that would be brilliant. Stacey, I don't really do that. Oh, I'm looking at you, and because you're famous, I like you. I'm kind of more person that I fall in love with someone's personality. If I meet someone and they really like wow me with their personality, I've got to love them. But it's usually not based on looks at all. I kind of fell in love a little bit with George Michael after the whole shenanigan with the toilet incident. The way he dealt with it, the way he came on Good Morning or whatever it was, and the way he spoke about it. And I thought, you are so articulate. And you kind of wowing me a bit with your interviews and the way you speak. So that's why I hold George Michael in really high esteem. Not just that I love his music, I thought he's a wonderfully articulate, intelligent man.
Is that George?
Yeah.
Oh, George. Oh, I love George.
Yeah, Stacey was saying, do I like celebrity people? I don't really.
I love George. I met George as well. Went to his private party many years ago.
Yeah, it'd be nice to meet
Lee, right? It's definitely the 17th of September. Or if you want to do the concert on the 18th, you know, the BBC Radio 2 concert, whatever it is, we're there on the 18th. And it's not just Robbie Williams, there's loads of acts on. So there's 2 options there. Oh, I don't want to fill that now.
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
I'm like the run around here. So there's 2 options, the 17th or the 18th.
Yeah, I just, there was something about George Michael, hearing him speak, and then watching bits of the documentary I watched, which I already knew had been through some terrible stuff. Yeah, the man was an absolute legend. Absolutely. I hold him in the highest regard.
Yeah, well,
although I never met him, I listened to a lot of his interviews because I liked hearing him speak.
Oh yeah, I know I go on about Robbie a lot, but George is my proper hero. Then again, it's probably stage John Lennon, Jackson, you know. But it's just because Robbie's.
You do like your celebrities, don't you?
Yeah, but when I liked George Michael in 1984, I got my ears pierced and everything because he didn't dye my hair blonde when I had hair. Everyone said I'd grow out of it. Well, 36 years later, 37 years later, you know.
I am always going to come second place to these celebrity people that he idolises. It's a weird concept for me. My brain kind of works in a different way.
Feeding code gives you more choices. Yep, I'm on for that, Lee. Oh, well, that's totally different on there.
Yeah, so what you're getting on there. I don't know why. I'm going to pop something.
Yeah. Oh, where am I here? Hold on.
I'm probably
I don't think this one's working. I get what it is. This one's miles away. This. There we go. I'm back on it. I'm back with it. Right. Now I can see. Yeah, George was a legend. Yeah, see what you can do, Lee. Yeah, that's true, mate. Why you do that? I agree with that as well, Lee. But yeah, it's oh, Patrick Swayze. He was super cool, wasn't he? Dirty Dancing. God, I remember that film came out. Jesus, he was mad. No, absolute tragic loss, like George. It was one of the things. But yeah, as I say, Lee, definitely 17th and 18th. 18th, I'm at the concert. The 17th, I'm in Leeds City Centre. I'm going to go to the Beer Hawk Bar. And hopefully, as I say, Dan's going to make an appearance because he's obviously up that way as well. So we'll see on that one, isn't it? I wouldn't bank on it, but he may well do. Well, hopefully he does anyway. Do a short interview with him, hopefully. And obviously not alive because they'll do us in. Yeah, very popular, Becky. I know what you mean. I have a cardboard cutout, Patrick. No, you don't. You haven't seen Robbie. What have I done to him? Robbie's in a bad way. So I used to have, yeah, before we had a fire here, unfortunately, I used to have George, um, Jackson, Kanye, and Robbie. And I used to sit them all behind the bar. And I'm like, I've got a full bar here. And she's like, what are you doing? I was like, you can't come in the bar. It's a full house already.
Do you know what? I've got a lot of admiration for Patrick Swayze because
Absolute legend.
I
To the highest
really,
level.
really
Take
enjoyed
a
him as
dance,
an actor.
sing, and act.
Yeah. I enjoyed his talent, but what made me actually think that he was someone to be kind of revered a little bit was when he got ill, and he was so strong and he carried on acting and did all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, no, right. I'm not going in it.
How
Paul
did I get
Jackson.
into that one?
I've read a lot of books on him.
Awesome.
But I do see where you're coming from, Skip, and I respect everyone's comments. To put it briefly, one thing with Jackson goes a lot deeper, and yeah, it was a little bit odd. You can go to different levels with that and that, but I actually know someone through Facebook that wrote a book, couldn't it? And then again, if it weren't for COVID, the real film was going to come out and everything, but it's all gone quiet now. And I was actually going to go back to Vegas to meet her, wasn't I? She's like this older American woman that named Michael and everything, and she's just vanished now. She was on my Facebook for years, and
Unfortunately, the thing with Michael Jackson is that
of course,
he was pretty much pimped out for his talent from a very, very young age, and it warped his mind, and his life became really difficult. I don't think he was feasible.
Yeah, definitely. Let's bring them out. I agree with that.
I don't think he did anything wrong because
it goes deep. We're all talking about things.
he was tried over and over.
We know it's
again
fine.
about
It's reasonably got that deal, but it's not one to go into.
No, I know it's not.
It's one of the things that goes deep. We all have our own opinions. Hold on, I've just missed this. Stop. Hold on, here we go. I'll go back on my phone. Oh, mate, the bad tour, 87. I was there July the 15th, July the 16th, and July the 22nd. Now, this is cutting a way long story short. I met the PR manager from CBS, so I had like really good tickets and that. But yeah, bad. When he's done things like bloody Beatty and Billie Jean on the stage at Wembley, it was kind of like something. It wasn't 87, was it? It was 88 because I was 17, I'm sure. I think. Was it? Well, don't tell me I was 16 years old. Jesus, Skip, you're getting me worried now. Yep, Kim Wilde was the support, and Kim Wilde was one of the first blonde women I liked. I think it was 88. I've got some of my things. Hold on, wait till Michelle comes back, and I'll see if I can find something. But I remember July the 16th. It was Friday the 15th of July. And the 16th was when Diana was there, and I got hammered with Phil Collins in the VIP bit. Yes, definitely watching the boxing tonight, mate. Oh yeah, I'm not 100% Skip because I thought I was. I can't remember. You know, you might be right, mate. I might be wrong on that one, but I remember when he did Wembley. As I say, I was lucky enough to go the Friday, the Saturday, then the Saturday again. Because I remember the week before I watched Bruce Springsteen at Wembley, and he was mental. And after seeing George, obviously George was playing at was it El's Cool? I can't remember. Yeah, hold on, I've just got to get something.
He's trying to think now.
Yeah, I know because he might be
That
right.
ticket thing, is that what you're looking for? In the front room, past the door to the left. But Paul's always been really, really into celebrity people and artists and music and stuff in a big, massive way. And yeah, he's gone to loads of concerts and things. It wasn't something I did as a kid because I grew up from quite a humble background. We didn't have the money.
I've gone.
No.
The only thing I've got.
No,
I've got a few of them. Yeah, I know, but I was trying to show the tickets. I've got my Faith tour from Tuesday the 14th of June. £14.50 back in them days for a concert. And Bruce Springsteen was £17.50 at Wembley. But I've got loads of the VIP things from the Jackson ones. Do you see them? Can you see them? It's like, you know, like, yeah, I don't know what that one was. But like Jackson, special enclosure, like private box on the 15th of July.
So lucky that
But it doesn't say what year it was, so it hasn't helped me. But yeah, I had all tickets all over this and everything, but over the years we've just kind of lost them. But yeah, luckily it didn't burn with everything else.
He lost a lot of his memorabilia and stuff when our garage burned down, which was just absolutely heartbreaking for him, to be honest.
Yeah, like all my records, like from 40 years. Yeah, Bros, you're all right, mate.
Actually, do you know what? I didn't mind the songs at the time. I was never a Bros fan, but I didn't mind the songs at the time. They had the concert where they got back together at the O2. When was that?
About 2018 we went to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did a meet and greet, and they were the most lovely, down to earth.
I'm not even going to try and say your name. I'm not even doing this one.
Yeah. It's just so Good evening, good sir. I'm not going to pronounce it.
No, I remember Matt Goss, right? And this is
absolutely lovely.
It's absolutely bad, this, right? Because I didn't even admit this on the live, but I do because I'm stupid, right? Right, I was at George Michael's party and I clocked Matt Goss coming in, so I kind of followed him round because I thought, oh, he's famous, he's cool, isn't it? And I remember speaking to him and that, and we had our pictures taken, everything. I remember being at school with broadbands. Yeah, they were crazy. Started to joke about the cutout fires. Yeah, oh, mate, I know. Yeah, mate, I lost
all his vinyl records. And
I lost everything. You know, like where I used to write on my records and everything. Like the first record I ever brought was The Police, Don't Stand So Close to Me, and I used to write my name and everything, and all my picture discs and everything, and it was like, you know.
I kind of move on from place to place and don't take a lot with me, so there was nothing in there of mine.
Yeah, it's just all my stuff that had been.
You hold on to things. You have a lot of memorabilia.
Like Dennis Waterman, when we just rewatched Bill Minder, and I always remember Dennis Waterman. I Could Be So Good For You, and you know, he's like the hero.
I like Dennis Waterman.
But yeah, no, I know what you mean, Skip. It just happened. But I'm sure it was 88. I'm sure I was 17. Love The Police, yeah.
Oh yeah, Bros fans. Yeah.
I know, mate. I lost everything. I had like, funny enough, talking of Bros, I had the white label.
I love Police as well.
I had the white label with I Owe You Nothing on one side and When Will I Be Famous on the other side. And if you try and get that record, because my matey gave it to me from CBS, and you couldn't get it. And it was a dance mix that no one ever heard because it never got commercially released, did it? And it was absolutely crazy.
Casey, they couldn't pinpoint what actually started it.
Oh.
They said it started at the back, and
I'm getting
from the garage.
I'm getting sued for that now.
Thinking there was no electrics at the back of the garage, and the electrics were at the front. But there was no signs of arson or anything else. They couldn't really tell, could they?
No, I'm getting sued. They just
called it a non-fault fire, so it wasn't our fault. It wasn't anyone else's fault. They couldn't put it down to
have insurance.
Yeah, we lost
our buildings on the insurance. It wasn't that. It was the personal things, like my video camera with my kids when they were growing up, and all the videotapes that I didn't have backed up because I didn't think I had any need to. You don't think half your life's going to burn down, do you?
Yeah.
It was all the things of my kids before they could walk and everything. That's what kind of got me. Yeah, mate, that's it. No one got hurt. Drop the boy. I'm a man. Yes, I am. I remember that song.
Yeah. It was a really hard day to think about, to be fair. It was quite terrifying.
It gets easier.
You, the neighbours, our neighbours I
Yeah,
love to
kids
speak to forever. And Sean, because I sent them all out the house with the dogs, and Sean come back in with the hose and was trying to fight the fire.
Oh, me and matey.
As well.
Yeah, me and matey, I said, mate, we're going to die if we carry on doing this, because it was just me and my next door neighbour.
Yeah, trying to put it out with garden hose.
He's absolute diamond. He's from, where's he from?
Lithuania.
Lithuania. It was just me and him battling these flames, and I said, mate, I don't want to die today. And it was getting so hot.
Things were exploding
inside. There were so many beers.
Something explode, and it was all stuck. Something plastic stuck to the back of the head.
There was a bottle of Weizenbier or something that shot me in the back of the head.
Bad.
And it was all stuck in me, all the glass, and they were trying to send me to hospital, and I refused to go because I kept saying, I just want a drink. That's all I want is a beer.
I want a fucking beer. Oh, God, you lost all your
I lost all my Frankie Royal. That's when I'd done the nurse's head in. Well, I had to sit in the ambulance.
She said, tell me, just think of something good. And he said, okay, I'll think of Frankie Royal. And then he went, oh, Frankie Royal was bad. And then apparently your heart rate raced up so much, I was going to take you off.
No, yeah, I kept saying, don't excite him, don't do that. Because his heart rate's going, it was really bad. Yeah, hold on,
I can't say how much that means to me that the neighbours that we've got at the top on the left, they are just diamond people. Brilliant. We kind of try to put a jokey thing on it now because it's such a traumatic thing to think about. I don't know if that makes sense. It scared the bloody shit out of me, that's for sure. Yeah, there's a remnant.
Yeah, do you reckon I'll get me £5 return on this keg, people? As you can see, it was a Frankie Royal. It survived God knows how much, but I don't know if they give me my £5 back. The worst thing is it's still full of beer. Like a year old later, it's like, I'm going to get rid of them. I don't know if I'll get my £5 back. It's not like you make your fools. Well, there is something in it, but you're not going to get it out.
But
a fire can destroy that keg.
Really?
Oh, shit.
I had to move the car. I couldn't move the van because it was parked the wrong way, and I couldn't reverse it out because the drive is really, really narrow. And luckily, our neighbour is a HGV driver, and he just reversed it out so quick.
Yeah.
Like a bullet. I couldn't even take a beer out. He saved the van. Got the kids in the boxing.
I'm going AJ's going to get knocked out round 3.
I'm hoping it's going to be a knockout for the Ukrainian. I'm hoping. That's my prediction. Whether it will happen or not, I don't know. I don't know.
On the other hand, AJ could just as soon do it because
he's got a strong punch and glass jaw.
Yeah.
So we will see. We will see.
Take my hands, but all that stuff like
yeah, you would do touching that blooming thing.
Yeah, just show me that. Nothing.
Yeah.
Kill a keg. A keg of Frankie Royal is stronger than anything.
Suppose you don't bust it open and drink it. No, you're all right. I'll pass on that. Oh, you think it's going to go that far? I don't want AJ to win. I don't like him as a person. I think he's it's immaterial what I think of him. I just don't think he's a brilliant boxer. I think he's good on the technical side of things. Yeah, he knows how to throw punches and everything else, but I don't think he's a real fighter. And I like real fighters. I'm hoping so, Lee. That's what I'm hoping. it's kind of unanimous for everyone I've spoke to today. They no one wants him to win. I think he comes across as really arrogant. I don't honestly. I don't know enough about him to be able to give an informed decision on this. He's a limited boxer who has done well for what he is, but at the end of the road for him, I think, yeah, yeah. Do you know what, Skip? I totally agree with you. I think he's done everything he's going to do. I don't think he was amazing to begin with, and I think he's lucky to have lasted as long as he did. Yeah, Lee, I totally agree with you. He just comes across as a very arrogant, I say young man because he is younger than me. He just comes across as arrogant and money grabbing. I hope he is. I hope he is, Lee. I hope he is that kind of beast that is going to smash him around the ring. I'd love to see that. I thought Tyson Fury was going to do it. He, yeah, there's something about him that I really dislike, and yeah, I would skip. I would so love to see that because Fury, because he's such a technical boxer, he can't think outside the box. Tyson Fury thinks outside the box.
Don't, there's nothing.
He fights southpaw when he needs to.
Because you're not qualifying. Go on, go on.
He would beat him around with.
I was just about to say, he's a limited boxer who's done well for what he is, but this is the end of the road for him. I sure hope so.
Yeah.
Sorry, anyone that's cheering AJ. Yeah, Fury, we absolutely love Fury. I followed Fury before. No, I haven't got the bacon. I put it in the fridge because it's Sean. Driving a man. Well, some of it's for him, but
not mine.
I haven't cut it, have I? But yeah.
A lot of people don't like Fury because he's misogynistic, he's backwards in the way that he thinks, but I appreciate
Fury is a genius, 100%.
Who he is, where he comes from, the type of family he comes from, because I come from the same style of family. And I think that he has so much more backbone than any of these fighters that he absolutely annihilated.
Yep. I mean, how many people are paying £26.95 for this fight? It's like, Jesus. My view, Lee, I'm not going to cheer AJ. I never have.
Never would.
No, it's just didn't like him. I don't know why. As I said earlier, I followed Fury just before. A lot of people didn't even know about Fury. And he just came up through the ranks and got better. And I thought, this man is just mad, you know. Which is.
What did I say? He was 6'9".
6'9". He's a beast, isn't he?
He is bloody.
The worst thing is we had a meeting.
6'9". We were supposed to meet him, weren't we?
You know,
it made me look like a midget.
The match from running train is over. You're damn right there, Lee. How old Eddie Hearn, mate? Got too big, you know. It's difficult with us because we know Barry from Leighton Orient and that, which is another long story.
Yeah, that's a long story. But we were up in the executive suites quite a few times up in Leighton Orient, and
oh mate, the fat Mexican. I had to just allow that because YouTube blocked it. So luckily I saw it on my phone.
That was probably one of the best moments of my life. I absolutely loved it. I was like, yeah, you go, mate.
I don't way too much, Steve. Crazy, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy. Absolute crazy.
Oh, Ricky Hatton.
I like Ricky.
One of the best British performers. That's a tough one, you know. I've never actually thought about that. I used to be a huge Chris Eubank fan.
No, he was.
Yeah, we'll be here for a while yet, Stace. Not too long, but
just for a little while longer.
I'll get Robbie up. Yeah, we're gonna watch it. Well, hopefully, depends how many.
Yeah.
Is the idea, you know?
I might crash out on the sofa for a little while. I used to watch. The telly be on the right screen.
Yeah, I used to watch I used to watch Mike Tyson at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Mike Tyson. I love Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Mike Tyson was the best. He was the champ. The champ of all champs is Mike Tyson. In my opinion, again.
Meeting him as well was just absolute dream.
Yeah, no, definitely. I've got that all sorted out. Yeah, that's the day's Matt as well. He knows his stuff. You know it, mate. And he was never, no one actually thought that he was ever going to go anywhere. Back in the Channel 5 days, you're like, well, hold on a minute. You know, and then people started to kind of not just take notice of him. People started to think, hold on a minute, this man is, you know, he came through the ranks.
I do know
Yeah.
what? I like David. I like him. He just wasn't a brilliant boxer.
Yeah, bad. So that was quality, wasn't it? David Hayes, we were talking about him, funny enough, earlier. I spoke about him, I can't help it.
We were talking about him earlier.
I said, I absolutely love David Hayes. Like, he's full of shit. Because, I mean, come on. In my prime, I'd have beaten Fury and Joshua, mate. No.
Because you've got glass jaw.
A real bad glass. Yep, I agree with that, Skip. I used to love Tyson. He was like, I mean, obviously, my dog that unfortunately departed a few years ago was named Tyson after Mike. My son has got Tyson in his name. I will wait for you, Stace. There you go.
Of course we will.
I'm not in a singing and dancing mood yet.
Thank God for that.
That comes later. Yeah, Fury is retiring.
He has retired.
Yeah, Hay was, mate. When Hay fought, what was it? Shit, I've not got this right. When Hay fought Klitschko, that was some fight. You know, that was like, I need to put up this.
Yeah.
When Hay fought Klitschko, that was some fight, wasn't it? And then, you know, Hay done his stuff. And he was good, you know. Tyson probably the greatest of all time. Yeah. Yeah, when he fought Lewis, mate, it was too late. Nothing against Lennox, you know, he's one of us. And I did like Lennox. But there was no Tyson. Not even close.
I don't know if that's actually showing. Here with the man. The main man.
Yeah, and we see the reason we had our pictures separate, and I've said this before, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself.
Absolutely lovely.
But we met him at this dinner thing and everything, right? And Mike said to me, right, how are we doing this? So do you want me to go next to you or next to the what? In the middle? And I said, no, Mike. What's going to happen here is you have your picture taken with her and my picture with me. And he was like, why is that then? I said, I'll always love you, but I don't know about her. And he just looked at me like, I was just like, it was brilliant.
He was so gentle and softly spoken, and he was a real gentleman. He was a lovely man.
Yeah, do you know what, Skip?
I am like, oh yeah.
That's a tough one. Yeah. No, I still love Iron Mike. But what Skip's just made there, a Fury at his prime and a Tyson at his prime, that would have been some fight. Probably the best ever. And I've got to say,
I don't know how they'd even fight, because at 5'9", Mike Tyson is, I would say, about 5'10" the most.
Yeah.
So that would have been really difficult.
The point of what Skip's saying here is he was too clever. Yeah.
They're both 5
Would have been a shot. Yeah, they do. And you'd have to have like
they're both 5
Fury's at his prime on time. But you'd have to have the Iron Mike before the prison sentence. Because that prison sentence that was unjustified fucked him up.
Yeah.
It was never the same again. It was never that pigeon man.
I took a fucking slap in the face when I was pregnant.
Great story. Cheers, Stuart. Yeah, she took a slap in the face
when I was pregnant during Mike Tyson.
She was so lucky I didn't.
He was going to punch the girl out.
Ooh.
How can you hear a rapist? I'm sorry, the girl and
this girl just went
into the rally, and
the security grabbed me, didn't they? They took us into that little room.
I just laughed anyway. From the love of having Miles Weston slap. I had a fucking bum.
If I might get you on the Chin free prison sentence. Yeah, there was that.
I don't know.
I don't know though. Do you know, Deontay Wilder was probably, and this can be controversial, whatever way you want to, was probably as good puncher as Iron Mike. The only reason that Wilder's not at the top of his game, he didn't have that killer instinct. Tyson was psycho.
Yeah.
And he was a
So he's
psycho in the ring, wasn't he?
That's what I'm trying to say with boxing. You're either a fighter
I
or
hate
you're a
his stats,
technical boxer.
I really do. Is anything happening between Tyson and Fury? Yeah, I don't know, mate. I don't know about that one.
No.
I had the power, yeah. He did, but I'd say, don't. When you think of Fury,
He was really short. I was surprised at how short he was.
I had my fist up like that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh,
Your picture's even better than mine.
I was shaking, you know. You're standing there with like who you admired, and you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, this is too much. I mean, literally,
He was just such a gentleman. He was so soft-spoken. You wouldn't believe that he punched the shit out of people in the ring and fix someone's ear.
I shouldn't have stole his pigeons. If you look back in Mike Tyson thing, that's the worst thing. I had every Tyson fight, you know, right from the beginning to the end. I know most of them, I had them on these discs because that now went up in flames, didn't it?
I understand where that kind of aggression comes from.
That's definitely right, Skip. When he got up from that, I remember watching it and thinking, oh, my boy Fury, he's out.
Down. He did not give up. He did not give up. He wasn't giving up. There was no thing about him that was giving up. He was going to win.
Deontay Wilder, right? That's not take no credit away from him, yeah. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Fury nearly done him half dead.
Anyone else would be down.
Anyone else? If Deontay Wilder, why he went to Fury was absolutely crazy. When he could have took AJ and anyone else out he wanted.
Anyone else, you put them on the canvas like that. You put them on the canvas like that, they are not getting up again. But you know with him, there's something in his mind that says, nah, mate, I ain't giving up. I'm getting up. I'm winning. There's something that clicks in his mind.
In all due honesty,
you can see it in his face.
In all due honesty, he won every fight, didn't he, Fury? But he could have gone, as I say, Deontay Wilder was so fucking hard. He could have gone any other way but fighting that fucking mad psycho.
No, I want to see him batter AJ. I want to see him batter him.
Yeah, I do, mate. It's now Fury and AJ will never happen. There's a chance.
They don't offer him a big enough purse, do they?
No, they try to take the piss out of him. That's what he said. He said, he's like, hold on a minute. Let's be honest here.
I'm the main draw, not you.
They were Fury's titles. It's only because he fucked up, and at least he was honest about it. But AJ even got them titles.
Yeah.
Because Fury would have been the king all the way through. But AJ's just a fake.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry if anyone's watching this. He's an AJ fan, but that's your opinion. But he would never have been heavyweight champion of the world if it weren't for Fury fucking up with the coconut thing. And that's as true as the day is the day.
And let's face it, he's a real human being rather than this fake little.
Yeah, of course he did, Lee. They tried to price it out. Saying,
that's exactly what they did.
Well, AJ's got 3 belts, you've got 1. It was like, fuck off, they're my belts, you know?
I'm the one who's going to draw the people in. I'm the one who's going to make the revenue. Don't say the purse goes, what was it? Something stupid like 30 something.
Yeah, 70-30 or something.
It was ridiculous.
My friend Eddie offered Fury, and Fury said,
no,
fuck off, you're get carried off. Basically. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying, that mate. I know what you're saying there, Matt. I'm just reading that last comment, and if I've missed anyone, I'm so sorry, but I'm looking at this talking, looking at that. But it's cool because there's only a few of us, and it's always better that way because you don't miss so much, you know.
Yeah, there's part of me that feels like that, Matt. Because you get to a certain age and you're never going to ever be in your prime again. I totally know that. I'm well past it.
Right,
I actually still feel that he could do that.
You know, I think if AJ wins tonight, you've got a small chance of Fury coming back. But yeah, Fury's done it. Like I say,
he's got like a bazillion kids, a wife that wants him at home.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Skip. And it would have happened if it weren't for, as I was mentioning earlier, you all know anyway, obviously, all of us that are talking here are quite into boxing. Probably so more some of you than I am, and that and everything. But you know, there's two ways of looking at it. Fury's manager, as I'm sure you've all seen, I'm telling you stuff you know already, is saying that's not the end yet. I don't know. If there's enough money, would he do it again? I think he probably would. I don't know. In some ways, I agree that he should just walk away as well. Yeah, Lewis was. You're right. He was. Hold on, Lee. Let's read this. Be interesting what happens with Matchroom once they lose the money makers, because I don't know, you keep having the money and they've lost.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, totally right.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't got anyone now as a big draw, have you?
It's not that.
Pakistan actually is quite a big draw. Oh,
Yeah.
we watched them.
Well,
We actually went to boxing and watched
yeah.
them.
And
Oh, what a fucking experience.
it was more so. Do you know what? When we went to, we'd never done it. We'd never been to a boxing match. I said, I've got to
like going there and actually
Chris
watching
Eubank
them.
Jr. because I loved Chris Senior, obviously, who I used to see at Brighton all the time in his Trans Am. So I want to see some.
Yeah.
I love Chris Eubank Jr.
Junior, I like Junior.
Yeah.
He's got that kind of, I wanted
Junior's
to
cool.
see him. Wow, it was an experience, wasn't
The
it?
particular fight, hold on, JB, show, oh, yeah, this message is helpful review, why? Trouble for Joshua Hart, but his arse is falling out at the moment. Hey, JB, what he's done, mate, he's taking loads of shit pills. I've done a few earlier. I weren't too good. I had a spicy, I mean, any of you on my Facebook account or in the beer group, you'll know that I had a big, massive, spicy thing from Subway this morning to sober myself up. But what I did,
Himself up.
I had jalapenos, chili flakes, this, that, hot sauce, and Jesus. Me and that toilet were really getting to know each other earlier.
Italian, what was it? Italian Supreme?
Mm.
It was really lovely.
Well, that was,
Didn't
yeah,
break my stomach at all.
because mine was so hot, because she was having a power nap, and I thought, I better not give her that. She's
Do
gonna
me
kill
up
me.
with the other half bit. Oh, I want to beat it.
You know, JB. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I can quite agree, mate. I'd say I've only ever been to one boxing match, and there was a massive fight in the crowd, right? Oh, yeah, that was it. Mate started shoving me, and he's going, "You don't fucking like me because I'm ginger." And I said, "Listen,
so much of
I'm
this fight.
fucking
These
sober."
guys are spending £8 per pint. We didn't drink, did we?
Yeah, I drove, didn't I? I drove. I had one
we
pint.
didn't drink anything. I think we had one.
Yeah.
But that is £8 per pint. This ridiculous plastic glass. And they are all jumping around on their seats. And there is more beer on the floor. It was like 3 inches deep. I wouldn't even get off my chair and stand from the floor.
He kept shoving me, didn't he? And he said, "You don't like me because I'm ginger."
Tiny little ginger guy. And he went, "You don't like me because I'm ginger." And I was ripping up laughing. There was so many. There was more punch-ups in the crowds than there was in the ring. It was the funniest thing ever.
That's why I met Dino.
Yeah, that's right.
And he never even
From
Portugal.
Portugal. I know, that's so weird.
This bloke I met in Portugal in a bar. It was like, Paul, and I'm like, holy fuck, what have I done?
He said, "Hey, who knows me now?"
We'll never forget in the O2, wasn't it?
It's so funny.
Yeah, I met her back up with Dean. Dean's all right. He's a South Londoner, but he's still a good lad. But yeah, no, that was mad. Absolutely mad, wasn't it?
I stood on my chair just to stop the slops from soaking my shoes.
That was absolutely crazy.
I
But
would never go to the live boxing again. I couldn't see anything that was happening properly. Miles better watching on the telly.
yeah, and we saw, what do you call him? What's his name? Nearly had a fight there.
Oh, the one that was on crutches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd injured himself. Derek Chisora.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
And he nearly had
And
a fight.
he got a load of stick from someone in the crowd. So he's fucking trying to hit him with the crutch in the crowd.
Crazy, wasn't it?
It was just the most bizarre thing I've ever
You know, you
seen.
couldn't write it, and you had to be there to like.
I'm like,
What the
I'm
fuck?
looking at, we're stone cold sober, all these guys pissed.
I wish I did YouTube then. The videos would have been like.
I was looking at him, I said, "Is this really happening?" He went, "Looks like it."
Mm.
That's crazy.
It was absolutely, the whole scenario of it was absolutely crazy that night.
I'm never going live boxing again. Ever.
But yeah, it's no, I wouldn't again. To be honest, you kind of done that, and like there's a lot better ways. And because we got really good tickets, and it was about bloody 500 quid for the two of us. I'd go abroad to Spain for that.
Yeah.
It's like, you make much more memories than you will. And you boxing, when you watch it on your TV,
You see more.
you
I
see more.
like being able to analyse what is going on between two boxers. I like watching punches, seeing who's doing what. You can't do that in the crowd. You can't see enough.
No, you can't.
It's crap.
Yeah, I think this.
Yeah, I think it's stopped.
Oh,
It's no one's comment for ages.
we're all still here. That's it. Hold on. There we go. Oh, sorry, what we missed. Whoa.
If we missed anyone, I'm really sorry because it seems to have stalled for ages.
Yeah. Fury needs to justify the belt, so true.
Unless you get good
Lewis,
seats, best watching on TV. Yeah, totally, Leo. I totally agree.
It is. The boxing show there, that's it. Skip's still here. Hi, mate.
Thank you.
But
no,
yeah,
we
yes.
had good seats.
Yeah.
It was really
There was
good.
500 quid.
I couldn't see.
And Eubank wasn't exactly on fire that night, was it? I love Chris Jr. as well as Chris Senior, but it was boring. The fights were more interesting. There's Michelle in the crowd. And there was some mental kickoff.
I was like, oh my God, look what's happening there.
Me and my ginger friend was like,
and he kept tapping him all the time, and I was thinking, and he's a little guy, he's not much bigger than me. And he kept tapping him. And I was thinking, you don't want to keep doing that, mate. It's going to be on. You're so lucky he's not drunk. Like, you don't like me. And he was like,
I don't even know.
what is wrong with you?
This is standing next to me.
He says it's because I'm ginger. And he says, I don't care if you're ginger. My daughter's ginger. And he turns away and he's tapping him again. I thought, oh.
He's badgering me.
And then they were all on their seats, jumping around with
all
their
the beer going over me, and he's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, just, and he's like, do you want a beer? I'm like, no, I'm driving. What do you want a beer, mate? Don't you want a beer? I said, look, I've had one. I don't want any more. What don't you want a beer? I was like, no, I don't want a fucking beer, please. Yeah, I agree with Lee. He's not at Dad's level, is he?
No.
You think of the days when you had, I mean, God bless Michael Watson, obviously, because that was bloody horrendous what happened there. But when you had Nigel Benn, Chris Eubank Senior, and Michael Watson, we had like three big hitters there, didn't we? You know, that was they were some fights, weren't they?
Gibbets doesn't even fight in the same weight division.
No, they were middleweight.
Yeah,
I'm just going to go forward.
yes, but just what I was thinking.
Right.
Hurry up. I don't know. I do love boxing. I'm not really. I don't know loads about it enough to comment enough. But I know what boxers I love watching. Not really into motor racing nowadays, but it's some on TV. Yeah, what kind of motor racing are you watching, Matt? The only sport I really watch on TV at the moment is football. Who is GGG, Lee? I don't think Chris Jr. is a fantastic boxer. I enjoyed watching him box, but who's GGG?
I can't pronounce his name. He's one mental fucking fighter. Yeah, total head case. Of course, I missed his face.
Glad to see you back, Beck and Slice. We are just having a little bit of debate about boxing. So who's GGG?
Oh, do not cleave. Bloody, it's absolutely mental. Really beating you back. Oh, I hate to say it, but yeah, probably. Probably. Yeah, definitely in his prime. What's the match saying? Motor racing. Yeah, motor racing.
Okay, that's fine. Move along.
You're gay. So is George Michael, mate. Don't worry about it, fella. You get on with it, you know?
Eric, I think you're a fibber.
Yeah. I've got this name, Eric.
You're a fibber, mate.
Jesus, Stace, what are you going to do?
Eric was
Eric's coming out.
middleweight world champion. That's why I said I'm not brilliant with it. I don't know all the boxers, and I don't follow it like religiously.
No, I don't. Like I say, some of you on here would
My
educate me.
brother is banging.
Well, James was the one that gave me things with boxing, wasn't it? But yeah, well, no, okay, boy. Eric's having a rest.
Who was it that my brother was going to be boxing with?
Oh,
Um, God, one of the pictures though.
no, but
I can't think of his name either. My
Oh,
brother,
Lockstock. No, not Lockstock. Lenny McLean.
that's it. My brother was going to be a boxer. He was only little boy though, wasn't he?
Yeah. Fill it up again. Ah, that's called clever. It's only crying anyway. I can't get in too much trouble. I suppose it depends how much of it you drink, doesn't it? Ah, you see. And the review will be coming tomorrow of this beauty. I'm on it. I'm not missing. No. Yeah, definitely, Lee. I mean, I was more into boxing, I say, back in the day with you, mate. I mean, when I speak to Michelle's brother, I don't speak to her enough, unfortunately. They mentioned some of these up and coming fighters. He's like, you must know I'm on. I'm like, oh, no. Yeah, Skip, I've been getting too hammered the last few days. Monday will be mental. You know it, Stace. Day off tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll be the main entertainment on Monday when I know my luck. Where's Eric? He's come out now. It don't matter. Oh, dear. He's on a mission, isn't he? There you go. Oh, Stace, you beat me to it. I just done the same thing as you did. Yeah. Oh, and I think it was George Michael streaming or something. It's like, really? God, dear. Ricky Hatton, mate. Yeah, you had to love Ricky, didn't you? He was just one of us, wasn't he? And like me, love the old kebabs, you know, how he used to train and do it. No, I don't think he has. You know it there, Lee. Definitely right, Stace. You beat me to it like that. I was clicking it as you were, and as I clicked it, it said, okay. Just had suck me on it.
Oh, that's nuts.
Yeah, blocked anyway. Well, Stacey's blocking him at the same time as me. He didn't last long, did he? We're two on the alert in here. That's the point. It's Bex. Oh, Bex, that's got a spanner. I have to watch. You have to watch that, Eric, taking away all the spanners. There was only Eric on a spanner the other day. Pat was on the Guinness. Yeah, definitely. Look at what Fury does.
He was a fighter. Mike Tyson, Tyson Fury, Ricky Hatton. They're fighters. They are not technical boxers. They do not approach it like an athlete. They are fighters. They want to fight.
Yeah, true.
And they just learn boxing to be able to do it in a specific way.
Honestly, it's so hard to find a decent show these days. Very disappointed, says Eric.
I know. Really, really difficult.
It's still talking. Just watch him, Stace.
You're going to have to come up with something more innovative to get past these guys now. We all know what you're up to.
He's come out tonight.
Look at the 1920s, 1930s. Yeah, this is what I mean. These guys were fighters.
And they were proper.
Boxing was about fighting.
They were proper gloves, weren't they?
Who is the hardest fighter?
Have you ever had it where you felt the gloves from the old days? Oh, fuck, if one of them hit you, oh, dear, and go again.
I think with a boxer, when they're a fighter, and then they learn to box afterwards. So it's
You know it, Vic. Come up,
I think that they just it's something that's within them rather than something that they're just going to learn.
I think he's being facetious about it. I've got to show because it's. Yeah. Yeah, no, Skip. I've done
It's absolutely exhausting.
I've done a thing because I wanted to,
Yeah.
like, you know, he had that time in life where he wanted to be a boxer. And I've done a thing above an Argus building in Slough, and they used to have this gym thing. And I'll tell you what, I think I did, I think it was 2-minute rounds.
Yeah.
And I think I did 3 of them one day. And I was absolutely half dead. It was like,
It's one of the most
you know, with all the guards on, so you didn't get hurt.
that you will do.
But it's not fun, and then it's hard to know, isn't it? It's yeah, it's not. It's just it's hard to explain.
Yeah, free rider, I reckon we'll be sleeping on Monday. Can't you mark that one off the calendar, haven't you?
Yeah, I think it's going to be Messy Monday, isn't it? Messy Monday hits YouTube. We're about to get some celebrities coming in, you know, cocks and penises and God knows what else.
I missed off the fun.
Things on fire tonight. Oh dear. It's like, no. They don't want to get us only a few of us. There's loads of big channels you Wallies can go to. Go and badge it in. I think they like me. It must be me.
It must be.
It's normally me, anyway.
It is
You know.
always.
No, I know it is. You know. Just another messy Monday. We could sing Manic. What about I Don't Like Mondays? And Manic Monday.
Yeah, you got Manic Monday by the
Bangles. Who was one of my favourites.
You guys are young to even remember this music. It's just
I Don't Like Mondays. No,
I don't like Mondays by Boomtown Rat.
yeah, Bob Geldof. Absolute legend. Subscriber. Oh, God.
I know SBS tonight for the boxing and got. Sorry, I missed that.
On the SBS tonight for the boxing. SD ourselves, proper job, IPA, because I've not had it for years, and it stacks up. Oh, dear. They're coming in right between, mate. You want to hit the big channels, you fool. It don't really bother us. We just laugh at you. Twat. Why? It's like, well, it's obvious, Stacey. It's me. It's my presence. You know what I mean? It's making them like, you know. It's probably one of them thousands of women I used before I met my wife here. You know, they're trying to get me now. Found me on YouTube, you know, because I was just like, you know, bonjour. Right, not really. I wasn't actually like that, but it sounds good, doesn't it? Well, good to some people. You know it's a joke.
I know Stacey didn't say that to what you just said, but it's so appropriate.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's it. They've got nothing better to do, obviously. You know it. It's like, what is going on with some people? It's like, do you remember Rigsby, anyone? Leonard Rossiter. He said, stop the world, I want to get off. It's like,
like a butterfly, sting like
that is it. Like a butterfly, stings like a bee. And he got knocked out. He was brilliant, though. I mean,
it's so funny.
I know there's a lot of you younger.
You're so younger.
But Rising Dad was just, wow.
If ever younger people, and there's probably, I'm probably talking to
he's
most people
my age, because he remembers the Jackson.
that are younger. Yeah, if you watch those shows, they're so funny.
Yeah, because that's how it was, you know. It's, I don't get it sometimes. But it's like, you know, the worst thing, Stage, you know, when all 3 of us are on, they get you even worse, don't they? I bet even on a Monday night we cop it, it's like, you've been all right lately, isn't it?
Yeah.
The last 2, but it's like they see 6 people on stream, it's going to be like, oh, you're not going to get it. Derek Cassidy. Okay. Whatever Derek did, I don't know. They just informed me that Derek Cassidy. I don't know. It's not gone dead again, is it? Hold on.
I have absolutely no idea, but it's gone really quiet.
Oh, yeah, I'll leave. I'm 35, I've been watching all the older shows since I was 18. Can't beat the 70s and 80s TV. Absolute belters.
Because it's uncensored, it's none of that political correctness crap. That
yeah, 40 Towers.
I don't care about long jokes. I can take it on the chin. It's funny. And I'm sure there's a lot of Indian people.
It's kicking on. I didn't go there about Samsung. Do you know that I'm sure I told everyone last night. They sent me £100 check and cancelled my fucking. Oh, that's just not going
Just
there.
give up.
But at the end of the day,
We got money back.
I got my money back and I'm £115 up on them, and then they can bollocks. I'm not buying another Samsung product. I'm not even going into it. I've still got to sort out the phone that we're on now because it's all.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah. Worst customer service. Seriously.
Yeah, they are the worst. They were so rude to you.
I told him, I said, you carry on, mate. I'm going to put this conversation on YouTube. I'm recording it. I wasn't. It was just a lie. And he was like, do what you want, basically. They just don't care. They've got no morals now. They're so big, Samsung, now, around the world. They don't care. When I was buying, like, I switched from Apple many, many years ago. The first Samsung phone I had was an S2.
That's what you kept saying to me. You've got to go around toys. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
They're refusing to fix our telly. You're a fuckhead. Oi, I'm glad I mean that much to you.
I've been actually looking into this. I am a fuckhead, so you kind of right.
No, all about that, actually.
Stacey, I've been looking into the rights of sales and everything else. If your product is under 6 years, then you have a right to take it to trading standards and court.
Mm.
Actually, where's my phone? Because I will read it out. This will surprise you.
Hello, Lil. God, dear. I hope you're not a lunatic.
I think you're pretty sure.
You're right as well, Lewis. That's a good point. It's yours. He can't spell, can he? But yeah, don't give up, Stace, with them. Obviously, as I said to you, I made over 20 calls in the end. But like, I've got a brand new fridge freezer that's just cost me 1,200 fucking quid, and they've sent
You
me
just
back
have to be
the
persistent.
money for my warranty. And I
This is
thought,
what I can find.
if my fridge freezer goes wrong, then I swear I'll get them. We're from Windsor, Berkshire, England.
Okay, Stacey. Shoppers are being sold short when expensive electrical goods break down. A TV or fridge packs up just one day after the initial 1 year guarantee. Customers are told they have to pay for the repair. But the truth is, the retailers are the ones that are liable for up to 6 years. Because
Really?
Right.
Left, right, and centre, really. That's all right, learning. Are you watching Eric, Stacey? One fuck kid. He's not very bright, is he, really? Let's be honest. Listen, mate, I don't want to fuck you. You certainly weren't George Michael.
I don't care. This is boring. Go away. You're boring.
Oh.
Go and get a beer. Entertain yourself.
Stacey, that is the nail on the head there, mate. You know what they did to me? They drive me around a fucking spazzo, right?
Basically, the life of whatever that you bought, if it's an
Why
electrical
subscribe
product,
disturbing you? I don't know, mate. I don't know.
I don't know, just ignore it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. He's gone. Don't worry. He's gone. He's bonjour.
It's just ridiculous. Just ignore it.
Yeah, it's part and parcel of it on here, isn't it?
I don't mind someone having a pop because sometimes it makes it a bit more interesting and it gives me a laugh. But that's just boring.
Yes. Little things amuse little minds, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely agree with that.
You know, what can I say? Let's keep reloading it.
I keep smoking.
You're gay. Oh, okay. Okay. Shit, you know my secret. You did not said it in front of the wife, though. Jesus. You know, but
Yeah, exactly, Paul. Just ignore it. You get bored.
I don't care.
Come and grab the Rolex, me. I'm in the smoking mood.
Yeah, you know it, Stacey. Oh,
It's just like you have to type it like a thousand times.
well, it's not that bright, was it?
It's so unoriginal. Yeah, it's boring. But yeah, with electrical appliances, you have a rights to good sale, and it comes under the Consumer Act of, I think it's 1977 or something, 79 or something like that. You have the right to complain if your goods do not last the kind of time frame that people would expect someone to have a TV or refrigerator for. So yeah, that's probably about 6 years. So if it's under that, you wouldn't take them to task. Don't give up either. And the one thing you do, you don't go to Samsung, you go to whoever you bought it from. Would you agree with that? You don't go to Samsung, you go to the retailer that you bought it from.
Yeah. The Samsung not very helpful.
Yeah, they're not going to help you.
It's a fucking roll up, you fool. I'm taking hassle. Yeah, no, Samsung are really,
Yeah, it's not worth going to them. But actually, even in this thing that I was reading, they say whoever you bought it from, go to them first. They'd be the most likely ones to help you.
yeah, Curry's. Seriously, stays, right? As soon as I,
Don't pay for any repairs
no, no way.
at all.
As soon as I went to Curry's, we got things moving.
Yeah.
It was a really nice bloke, and luckily I got an older bloke, a man of the world, a man like myself, a man that's done it, been there. I didn't get the young boy that was a little bit of a older young blonde-haired girl that my wife said I kept looking at, but there you go.
Won't be Paul if he weren't.
But no, he was really good, that bloke, wasn't he?
Yeah, no, he was really helpful.
And we've got it all sorted now. It's still pending into my account, isn't it? Well, it was pending. I haven't checked the last couple of days, but I can't stop it anyway now.
If they can't repair it, then they have to replace it. So go to Curry's, tell them how long you've had it for. If it's under 6 years, don't do this whole 1 or 2 year shit.
No,
If it's under 6
if it's out of warranty, it
years,
doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
They can
Under the
stop, right?
Consumer Goods Act, you have a right to demand that your product will last a significant
Oh,
amount
yeah,
of time.
no, it's hard to explain about everything that's been going on, but good to see you, mate. But it's a thing about Samsung and everything, because I've had a big issue with Samsung, and now Stacey's having the same thing. Yeah, fair enough. No, I'm not allowed to do that. They say I can window shop as long as I don't get my wallet out. Not me. I walk with my eyes
He
in
wants
the
to
ground.
window shop, then he can spend his whole life with an empty handbag.
I was like, well, you know, I don't know there.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
When you've got steak at home, why would you look at blooming
I don't like steak.
beef burger while you're out?
I didn't. Just like we said last night. But no, we got it all sorted there, which was good, wasn't it? But you do have to go into the store.
Might speak to the manager. Yeah, don't start at the shop floor. You're totally right, Skip. Don't start at the shop floor. Start with the highest person you can speak to.
It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah, that was the other thing. That was a really important thing. If you talk shop staff, they're not really going to know what to do with it. Start at the top board that you can get.
It's hard for them as well. You've got to remember, like when you go to Curry's, they're just doing their job, aren't they? It's,
Have you ever worked retail?
yeah, I have, yeah. I've
I've
worked in
worked
Daniels in Windsor.
I've worked retail. It's bloody hard work.
It's down the shop floor, don't go into an office, kick off, that was all like that. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
A lot of daily then.
Nothing wrong with that. They're coming in here.
Urban doors would kill me.
Yeah.
Oh dear God.
Oh, dear,
Can we
oh,
go
dear.
to the stage where you're half a daily and I'm erring dogs? Jesus Christ.
You're okay there with that, do you want
Do I look like I need one?
Oh, I get it. Yeah, you can tell how Desperado's kicking in there today, isn't it? Oh, it's not going to be me. I'm going to be watching the boxing. I'll kick you in the arse if you like. So you know it. It's like, you're up. Oh, dear. Oh. The old Corona's starting to flow. It's on the Frankie next. Oh, God, how many hours till the boxing? I don't know what time it is. Oh, it's already 7:15. That's not that bad. Jesus, 7:15. How long have we been on here for? Oh, Jesus. You're quick out, but you're trying to keep me away from Robbie, aren't you? Another Corona? Where are you?
What I hate, Bex, is the way these companies try to take advantage of people. They're quite happy to take your money. And when it comes to giving you a sustainable product, a product that's supposed to do a specific job, and it doesn't, then they try and fuck you off.
They said not long enough, you see.
That really pisses me off.
Yeah, it's like our freezer,
It's
no.
new.
It was,
In my mind, 2 years is new.
it was just over the 2-year warranty, but we had a 10-year guarantee that it said on the front of the fridge. And they couldn't fix it. So they were going to replace it, and it was just like, oh, thanks, Stace. But they were going to replace it, and then they just didn't do nothing, and they just left me.
We
You know what I
have
mean?
fridges that have lasted nearly 20 odd years.
Do you know the real truth is?
Best thing to do is to go to the store to sort it out. If you fail, ask them to phone the customer services. Yeah, that is exactly what you should do. Matt, you're totally right.
Because they were just going to leave us with nothing. They didn't care. You know what I mean?
Once we went into store and we spoke to a really, really helpful guy there called Chris, he phoned head office
John?
and made sure that everything was sorted out. Hi, John. Thanks for joining us. We're having a bit of a rant about big companies ripping us off with our goods. Yeah. I think that's the way you've got to deal with it.
Samsung are complete diabolical. And I'll never buy another Samsung product. And as I say, we're on S22 now on the phones. I've been with Samsung phones since S2, haven't I? I've had every phone.
Yeah.
As they are, microwave or TVs, every Samsung. But like, they can fuck. Oh dear, Job was another fucking weirdo. They're coming here, they're everywhere now, aren't they? Just like, what the fuck? Yeah. What is it with these people? I don't get it. You know, it's just like, what is it with these people? It's like, fucking mad. Oh, God, I'm good Monday. It's entertainment for them.
So what we covered, what beer we like, what TV shows we like. Someone tell me about a really good film they've watched lately. I'll start it off. One of the best films I've watched lately was 13 Lives. It was brilliant.
I didn't watch it. I don't think it was very good.
I really enjoyed it.
So, another moderator just handled this. Hey, Sean, man, good to see you, mate.
Yeah, Liam, you know what I mean?
Sean, we're getting terrorised here, there, and everywhere. Good to see you too, Liam. Although it's not showing up on my phone, I can see it. It's weird. It's on that phone, but not on that phone. You know what I mean, mate? It don't matter how we played. We fucking done it.
Hi, Sean.
Yeah, how the I nearly said the wrong words there. How the South Londoners getting on? Or did they win?
Probably.
Mm.
They were doing well last time I looked.
Oh, right.
I haven't seen the final score.
I think they won. It's not good. But no, good to see Sean Murphy. Been with us a long time on YouTube.
Absolutely love Sean. Sean, you're a legend.
Sean,
You're
just
always
remember,
welcome on this channel.
You go to sleep. You know the song.
Say a little prayer.
Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Darling, 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 darling Sean. Right here. What a song that is, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Right in the marble they made that bloke, didn't they? Can't believe he got shot at 40 years old. It's still criminal. Love a bit of Lennon. Oh, mate. Oh, God, where did I go on John Lennon? Obviously, I'm named Paul John after the Beatles because in 1970, the Fab Four split up and then this fucking banging baby popped out on December 11th, being me. So I was iconically named Paul John. I love Macca, and I love Macca to death. Oh, Jesus, say the N word. Get out of it. Mother! Oh, mate.
You
And that was so true. Because I don't know what you know about John Skip. But I know all the insight. I've read all the books and everything with the Beatles. Yeah, I remember the day John Lennon died so clearly.
I'm a Michelle Mardell. Because that's what my mum
John,
pronounces.
John, you know, John.
I actually say my son's name is Michelle.
Yeah.
Because
John,
I don't want to
you
be
know,
named
mate,
after a song, but
totally
yeah, I'm
abandoned him.
Michelle.
And how fucking famous would he have been now? With all the shit. You just imagine Lennon at 80 odd years old now. He's still with like, he can't fucking do this,
He
mate.
never had the chance to prosper by himself.
Yeah, actually, he just come back, didn't he, with starting over, woman. And he got shot in the place he loved the most. And we were going to go round to the Daytona building and that in New York. We went to the John Lennon bit, in the main bit, you know, where they got his thing in the floor. I couldn't go round to the flat because I'd have just walked around the thing and think, my proper real hero, there he is, my real hero at the end of the day. Got
Oh, in
shot.
Central Park.
Yeah. Well, we
I
did
know
the
what
thing.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Well, we didn't go down to Lennon's apartment, which we could have done.
No, it was a little bit heartbreaking for me, to be fair.
Yeah, sure. Someone's deleted that one. I know what you mean, mate. You can get his head swagged. You know it, mate. I don't know. I didn't get rid of this Wally. Yeah, you've missed loads of it here, Sean, today. We've been like terrorised, isn't it? Has anyone heard of the tourists? Yeah, there's loads of them that do that, isn't there, mate? It's like, it's just one of the things that happen, I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
But yeah,
I'm not too worried about it.
but no, Lennon was. I mean, I know legend. The word legend is used like you say, Bob Marley, John Lennon, and they were both
Bob
legends.
Marley was
Yeah,
a
Bob Marley
legend.
was a legend as well. But
He
legend,
was also a git.
yeah, I know, but that's irrelevant. More about his singing release. That was John Lennon, but
Yeah,
I'll not go into that. I know much more than you do, and you know that from when we watch things on the Beatles. But the point was, the term legend now is used
It's used
so loosely. But back in the day, you had legends, and they were legends, you know, and you could count them on like your hands. And now it's like someone makes a song and they're a legend. It's like, really? They're not a legend, are they? You know, or someone scores a football goal and you're a fucking legend. He scored a goal, mate. Fuck off. Cristiano Ronaldo, no matter what you think of him, he's a legend. Messi, Harry Kane, half of them, like, really?
Liam visited, but he was in New York.
Oh, I'm not saying that. Arthur Ringo was the best drummer in the world. He said he's not even the best drummer in the fucking chair. I remember that. that was Lennon, though, wasn't it? They used to sit there smoking and everything.
Oh,
in
you
review.
watch him. You watch it, the uncut.
I visited. Oh, mate, I didn't do it. I bottled that, Liam.
Yeah.
I had to go back because I've missed. It's not coming up on my one for some reason. That's why it's so hard, and I hate missing anything, especially as a fellow Spurs fan. But I'll never ignore anyone purposely. I hate that when I go on people's lives and they don't reply like fucking twat. What do you think? Unless it's Paul Philly guy, it's a bit different with him, isn't it? Then again, he always replies to me.
I just, I cope with the volume of it, to be fair.
No, it's hard. No, that is.
Best then.
That's got to go up. Because that is.
Okay, so anyone who knows the Beatles or John Lennon, what is your most favourite song?
Oh, Jesus.
Choose your
Who's done that to
favourite.
me for?
Choose your favourite.
Who's done that to me for? Yeah, no, I bottled it, Liam. As I say, I just couldn't.
Choose
really
your
couldn't.
favourite. I'm.
Because John always wanted to live in New York, as everyone knows. He got his dream and he got fucking shot by Chapman. It's like, you couldn't make it up. I was a 9-year-old kid, proper fucked up. Because I remember my dad walking around in circles. December the 8th, 1980. I remember my dad walking around in circles. And it was 3 days to my birthday. And I was going to be 9. And everything was going to be good. But John Lennon died. And it was all like, it was all fucked up for so long. It was really bad. And it affected me as a kid because I lost my nan that year as well. That was my hero as well. Because I used to just choose everything in the catalogue, right? When you had all like Kay's and Freeman's catalogues. And my nan would buy me everything. My dad's like, why'd you fucking do that? She don't have any money. She's not going to pay them. And I'm like,
I love Imagine, but I also like the more.
Imagine John Lennon on his own, so that's not a Beatles song. Best
You know what I
Beatles
said?
song.
Beatles or John Lennon.
Oh, well. Then they're going too deep. You should be just keeping it with one or the other. Imagine, yeah. Definitely. Because, I mean, apart from Angels by Robbie Williams, probably Praying for Time by George Michael, in my opinion, Imagine is like probably the best thing ever. And I've walked, where he composed that song,
Strawberry Fields.
for me,
Strawberry Fields.
do you know what? If I had to go on one by the Beatles, I'd go on 8 days a week. Never commercially released until 1980 in England. From 1964, from the Beatles for Sale. And it was #1 in America for 7 weeks. And I fucking love that song. And that's John at his best. 8 days a week. 8 days a week. Yeah. Imagine as an anthem, like Angels.
Yeah.
8 days a week as a Beatles song. It's the best.
Anthem, like Angels is. It becomes a little bit commercialised because everyone knows it, and that's the one everyone's going to pick.
Yeah.
I mean, you really like the artist, and you know their more obscure songs. You're like,
Love it, folks.
why would you pick that? There's so many other songs to listen to. Those songs are special. They are really special.
John Lennon was really special, wasn't he? Come on. He was like, he was just. I can't even go into it about Lennon. I mean, I
don't feel that emotional connection.
Right. Around my house, even in my toilet, there's a gold disc of Imagine. And I could take a picture.
I like the music.
And show you. And all around my house, in my main living room, there is no George Michael, there's no Robbie Williams. I've got plenty of Robbie Williams out of here, but in my main house, it's just John Lennon gold discs all around the walls, everywhere. I absolutely love Lennon. It's different gravy.
We did a little bit in time and we were doing really well.
Yep, you know that as well, Skip.
And that's when you bought. They're actually quite worth a lot of money now.
Yep. Yeah, Sean, you're right there. He was called working class, but yeah, he was quite middle class because Aunt Mimi, as I'm sure you know, brought him up. But he would have been like classed as working class had he stayed with Julia. But that's one of them things, isn't it?
Working class heroes.
As soon as you're gone, they make you feel, just not go there with that, innit?
I give in.
They're going to crucify me in a certain song. As I'm sure loads of it's like, what the fuck happened? They got them down and like, it was absolutely criminal. Most criminal thing in life to happen.
Do you know what, Skip? I totally agree with you. We've had many an argument about Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney is very talented, but he wasn't John Lennon.
I fucking love Macca.
You've got to read that because.
Oh, get out!
Get out!
Whoa!
I've got it.
Fucking dog. Jesus. See that goes there, doesn't it?
Read that comment from Skip.
Lennon was amazing. Yeah, no, Macca. I'm not going to agree with this one, mate.
Like I said,
I know what you're saying. And he has made some shit. Yeah, and I argue with my dad so much about that. But when he come out with things like Dance Tonight, what a fucking tune. When everyone said Paul was finished, Paul still done it. We were fortunate enough to finally see Paul.
And he did perform
3 years ago, and he was fucking brilliant.
Age, it was amazing.
And I was here at the time, you're like, this man is just rolling back the years.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And he was absolutely the frog song, you know, boom, 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 boom. I like that. But yeah, I know what you're saying. He never, I'll put it, without being offensive to Paul, he made some fucking shit. I mean, there's some of his albums. And the thing I like about, say, George Michael and Robbie Williams, I can listen to the album all the way through. Some of Paul McCartney's stuff after the Beatles, Flowers in the Dirt, just to name one.
There's something gritty and the real. George Michael was gritty and he was real. John Lennon was gritty and he was real. Paul McCartney just isn't. He's whiter than white, and he's a phenomenal artist. I'm not saying he isn't. He's a musician as well. So let's not take anything away from him. I'm not trying to. I just love those gritty artists, the ones that clawed their way into our hearts, and we couldn't let them go. Yeah, Skip, you're totally right. It's that kind of edginess that I really loved. I think Freddie Mercury had it as well. He really did have that. He was maverick. He was weird. He was doing stuff that he shouldn't have been doing, and he paid the armor price, but he kept going to that. Freddie Mercury.
Yeah,
it's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I love Freddie to death as well. But
Lennon was edgy. Michael always played on the safe side, and that's totally how I feel.
I know what you mean. But right,
George Harrison was a better songwriter. Thank you very much. Yeah, I actually agree with this. I agree with this.
Unsung hero, yeah, because in any other band in the world,
he would have been the lead.
Number one. And what a fucking voice. My Sweet Lord. What a
His
song.
songs are amazing.
Yeah, definitely, mate. I agree with that. Freddie was just something else. But I'll tell you what, one thing with Queen, right? And you might disagree with this, but it's all our own opinion. They made some shit as well. They were no Beatles. The Beatles, there's very few songs on a Beatle album that you can't sing along and whatever you're going to do. But fuck, Freddie made some fucking rubbish. He made some fucking...
Oh, I'm scared.
Something in the way she attracts me like no other.
Yeah, okay.
Something in the way she loves me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in her.
To me, he must have sung it about every person he met, but
it was my song.
At least I love the song, and I'm saying where it's coming from.
Because you
tell.
But yeah, that's something was brilliant, wasn't it? Oh God, what a tune! Here comes the sun.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun.
And I say it's all right. Yeah, no, George Harrison was like I say, in any other band. But he was always going to be pushed out by them two. There's a lot of background things that you probably know a little bit about as well, Skip. A lot of people won't. You can believe what you want on it, you know, with Paul and both John overriding George on certain things that they probably shouldn't have done, but it's one of them things, isn't it?
I think...
Got my mind set on you. That was brilliant. That was because that was after Lennon's death, wasn't it? And a good spot, Matt, because Matt's a bit younger than us, if I recall. I know, imagine George now. So yeah, that was brilliant. Yeah, he was a diamond, wasn't he?
Got my mind set on you. I just love these songs. As soon as you say them, I just want to listen to them.
Bloody Liberty, that lot. Reckon it magically broke itself. I'm not really paid for a bad water drink. There's something else, mate, isn't there? Why my guitar gently weeps, you know. Funny enough, what album in my car, or in her car, that I
I'm
drive,
really sorry that you're going through this shit, Eric, because I know what it feels like to have things go wrong and it really just drive you mad. So I am not going to just talk over what you're going through. I hope you get it sorted out, mate. I hope Stacey gets it sorted
yeah,
out.
sure. You know your stuff.
My mum was in
Yeah.
the same class as Ringo.
Pete was, mate. I watched a load of things about obviously the Hamburg days and everything before Ringo was on the scene and everything. And yeah, he probably was the luckiest man on earth, but they just went well together, you know. It didn't work out with Pete for whatever reason.
Sometimes life tucks you the lucky card. It never has me, but it does some people.
What do you mean, never has you? You met me. She's fucking joking, isn't she?
Yeah, okay.
You never chucked you a lucky card.
I
My
look at
God.
Corin because
Oh, okay.
it just covers up so much of the screen.
No, you can do that. But yeah,
Well, my guitar gently weeps.
that's actually playing in your car.
Yeah.
I've actually got the Beatles Blue
Yeah.
album
It's absolutely phenomenal.
playing, and it's absolutely like they broke the mold, didn't they? You know.
Liam, I am drinking Desperados on the blade.
I'm just having a Swiss Corona. Unfortunately, it's not going to end well because I'm almost out the keg, and I've got friends kind of loaded up on the next one.
And we're trying to make it out to
I'm
the
trying to
fight.
make it out to the fight.
So we are going to be absolutely wankered.
I'll be honest with you, Liam. I've not been very well today. It took its toll on me the week, shall we say?
I was all right last night.
Yeah. But no, your mum totally has a point, Sean. Going back to the one prior to that.
Yeah.
But it's one of them things, you know. They were a band, you know, and they were the most famous band ever.
Have we got a phone? We can play music on.
Right, because YouTube started giving me loads of copyright things. It's really not worth it.
Mm.
You know? It's like, I don't want another copyright strike. Can't do it. It's not my...
Well, it's a shame because it's nice when people ask you to play music and play different things.
I know, I've got the 5 copyright strikes on Monday.
I just thought they'd
No, but I
give you money.
switched the advert on the beginning.
Ah, okay. That's fine.
I did switch it on Monday. You don't switch it on, they can't do nothing with you, but... yeah, this shit. Oh, he's on the hat, kid. You're not right,
Oh,
Liam.
wow.
I told you that stuff.
Liam,
Me up, mate.
I
This is
can't
lovely,
wait to
though.
talk to you in another 2 hours.
Let's just say, Stacey, I've not been.
He's not been brilliant
No,
today.
not been good. I've just.
That's
Let's just not go into too much detail. You know, we don't need to on here. I can personal message you anytime. You know, but it's tonight. It's not been great today. I've not been very well, and I just thought I would have just sat in there. But if you get really cross with me, I would have just wrote today off and sat there watching the telly all day. But you don't know what she's like, and she starts getting moody. And then
I was really lively today.
yeah, that's all right, mate. Messy Saturday, you know it, mate. But yeah, I would not surprised. But no, it's just like I could have done without today. Yeah, you love me now. Yeah, no wonder. And I knew if I kind of, I was going to lock the bar door to give her a hint, and I thought, no, I ain't got the balls. And say, look, I want to spend some time today, just us two. And then like, I get that funny look, and I'm like, actually, I'll open the bar door, shall I? I kind of know, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got up a little bit later today, and I think that really energised me because I'm not a morning person. So getting up a little bit later, I felt absolutely fabulous.
So I left you asleep.
Yeah.
Did I come up there? Did you?
No.
Did I bother you? No, I left her. I got up at 5. She got up at 10.
No, I was up at 5.
No, you got
And
up
I was
early,
up
and you're very, very edgy.
And I got up and fed the dogs
10 past
the
7.
second time.
But then she was like, I'm going back upstairs. And I'm like, yeah, see you fucking this afternoon.
But I actually had a really good sleep.
Yeah,
It's
no,
really
definitely day off tomorrow, Stace. Before Monday. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's no
Yeah,
can do.
definitely.
No way, Pedro,
I'm
tomorrow.
going to do the packing tomorrow, I think.
I want to watch that film that came on. The one with Julia.
What's it called?
Julia, you know, Julia. But she's
Julia
not,
Stiles. She's really good. She was in
Yeah.
Oh, I can't think what it's called.
Monday will be hardcore. You know it's station. It'll take me Tuesday to recover. I've got my flight on Wednesday. They say that Pete Best was better looking than John. That's why Epstein got rid of him. Ooh, yeah, I've heard some things about that before.
I think looks are. I think you look at someone and to find how they look, probably how much do you think of them?
Yeah, this. I don't think. I mean, apart from Paul, as a male, if I'm honest, I don't think any of the Beatles were that good looking. But then I wasn't there in that time, if you know what I mean.
None of them was
I think
good looking.
I think Paul McCartney because of what I've read, and I know that Paul was the most famous one with the girls. But I just thought Lennon, you just love Lennon. It don't matter what John Lennon looked like. John Lennon, you know, if he's got his hair here or he's got his hair here, he's John Lennon. We fucking love him. You know, it's like want a razor. Yeah, my strap.
Do you love Erasure? Robbie loves Erasure as well. That's
Oh,
why I work with him.
You'll be picking up a razor tonight. Oh, yeah, I like a razor.
It's
They supported Robbie. I saw them live. They were good, you know.
I like Erasure.
Oh, what's his name? Jimmy, isn't it? Oh, Ducky. He's a good lad. Jimmy. No, it's not right. Get it wrong. Oh, no, I like him. What are you on about? I've been to I like a razor.
Yeah, I like Erasure too.
25 years ago today. Shit, yeah. Right. Liam Gallagher.
Their first album, I bought it and I really enjoyed it.
Wasn't their first album, it was the second one.
No, it wasn't. It was the first album.
Okay.
Okay, you know better.
I like
That was probably the second man.
Right. Right. Oasis, some of their music, you know, there's some of the anthems, and they are anthems.
Electric.
Right. Well, brilliant. But I fucking hate Liam Gallagher. And I know he's letting go with Robbie now. I took her to London when I first met her. And she said, "What are we doing today?" I said,
I want to beat up.
"I'm going to go and beat the fuck out of Liam Gallagher." And she's like, "What the fuck are you going on about?" I said, "Because I know where he drinks in Covent Gardens." I stalked it, didn't I, like all day. Because he met Rob. But yeah.
Yeah, that particular album I really liked.
Yeah, actually,
the rest of the stuff I didn't like at all.
They made some banging stuff. And like, if I was Liam or Noel now, I'd get back together because the money that they make is absolutely fucking crazy. Yeah. Because they hate each other.
Why do they hate each other?
Oh, just because
they're both assholes. It's stupid.
Hold on, shit, 1942. Remember, we've got to go by 8, didn't we? Because bloody
Al's coming on.
Al's coming on at 8.
Okay, guys, we've got about 5 minutes left.
This is 1942, but yeah.
I can't see.
How can you not see right
with bloody glasses on?
You need more than glasses. You can't see that right there. Jesus.
I can't really see it.
Jesus. Christina honestly thinks I'm good looking. You can't fucking see it from here.
Lines of fucking bats.
Oh my God. I'll get arrested for this.
Oasis, but now I like a few of these.
Yeah, do you know when, like, if you get drunk,
that one album.
You get drunk and everything. Oh, Thorough. And everyone joins in. It's like doing Angels and that. And it's like.
Even Robbie's done it.
Yeah. Robbie loves Oasis. I like Gallagher. As You Were. No, I wasn't that keen on that. I was going to give him As You Were a punch in the fucking head.
Oh, Stacey.
Oh, Stacey. We're going, well, next.
Yeah, we're going to be going soon.
Before Al comes on, because obviously, and anyone watching, there's a absolute diamond coming on at 8 o'clock, or Spice and Easy.
Yeah.
We will make an appearance after I've looked at the football score. Looking at my phone. Look, I've got nothing to hide. Be right this shit here, wouldn't I?
Love you, Becky. Thank you so much for being involved, darling.
You know it.
I know you're not going yet, but I'll just thank you anyway.
With big win.
Oh, fuck.
Actually, I might not be joining on that stream tonight. With that South London fucking wanker. Oh, good evening again, mate. And I'm not saying.
Enjoy it while you can, Al.
Yeah. That's what Robbie Williams says. Now I'm still here. Enjoy it while you can.
nothing is impossible to him.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's like Dadinator. I'm
Yeah,
too much
nothing.
Dadinator.
I can't pronounce it. I'm not even trying to.
No, not mine. But yeah, no, we're going to do a nice big one on Monday.
We're gonna have a few drinks
yeah.
in between. Maybe a little bit of
I think
dance.
that's saying bonjour.
Oh.
Oh, got it, Dadinator. See, I told you the corona works, mate. I'm going to cane it on the old Frankie now.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna hit it a little bit hard and see what comes of it. We've only got a couple of hours now.
Yeah, I'll make the fight now. I was just panicking earlier in that. I wasn't being, like I say, too great today and everything. And I do want to see this fight because I think it's going to be interesting, you know? It's one of them things, and it could go either way.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not going to cheer AJ. I don't like him. I've made no secret of that. I've never actually liked him at all. But
I've never liked.
if he wins, fair play. He's one of us. Well, kind of, in a way. But it'll be good. Yeah, you know it, Beck. Yeah. The trouble is, Corona is thinking down faster and faster. And like the one bar, I can't check the thing, can I? Because it's on that phone. Actually, no, it's on this phone. Hold on. See what I've got left. If the app's working correctly, otherwise I'm going to get done as well, aren't I, mate? Yeah, mate, it's going to be an interesting fight, isn't it? No matter what. Oh, well, I'll tell you what. I don't know if you can see that, but I don't have any pints left. Oh. Oh, okay. No, I should have half a litre. If you go on again there. Oh, blimey. Okay. That wasn't part of the plan. Oh, bye, Stace. I'll see you on Monday then. I'll set up the stream tomorrow.
See you Monday, Stacey.
Just about to load up the Stella, mate. You know it, mate, innit? Oh, dear. Hold on, mate. Don't get that. We're all in. My machine reading 5 points left. Right, hold on. Let me try mine. Hold on.
Oh dear. You haven't drunk your wet, yeah?
Well, I've only got 500 millilitres left. How can I do that? It's impossible. You sure you've not been chugging it?
I have not been chugging it.
Nah, it's still going.
Anything, I've chugged it.
It's still going. Thank God for that. I don't want to go on the Frankie yet. Blimey. Well, I haven't, well, that's 400 millilitres, but it is in the red.
It's slowing down.
It's slowing down. Oh,
I reckon I'm going to get another half out of that.
well, I don't know. If the thing's right, I'm only getting 100 mil next. I think I better put a lime in it in a minute. Hold on, let me have a quick see. Oh, dear. I told you that French goes down, bro.
Yeah, you're totally right, Lewis. When it runs out, it's a right bugger, isn't it? Oh, I got a feeling this is going to be it's going to be one of those nights. Okay, now I'm going to talk about something I really want to push. Anyone that goes on any of the groups that do with Beer Hawk, this is what we want. A Keller beer. You guys are absolutely love it. It's like a first kind of lager. It's absolutely amazing. Help us push it.
What's that?
I understand about Keller beer.
Oh, what beer? I mean,
It's a brand kind of lager, isn't it?
yeah.
Really?
It's so easy to put that on bloody machine.
Yeah, my brother would know a lot about that.
Yeah, I agree with that. It was definitely not enough. And okay.
A Keller beer is a beer that is brewed in a cellar. It means cellar beer. So basically, what they do, they brew it in cold temperatures and they leave it to condition in really cold temperatures. It's unfiltered, unpasteurised, and
Absolutely lovely.
it has the most maximum flavours. It really is something that is worth drinking.
Really top drawer. When we get out on a PD, the point I was trying to make to Viral, where they just take notice, is if you get something like that on the PD that everyone's going to like, and I'm pretty sure everyone's going to like,
It's not a
everyone
Weizen
just
beer.
calms down.
It's not a lager. It is something in between. It's
Yeah.
something that
I like
no
Stella
one else
Unfiltered.
does. It is not Stella Unfiltered.
Yeah.
It is
No,
just like mega better than Stella Unfiltered.
Yeah, definitely. I gave Stella Unfiltered a 9 out of 10, and I got so much shit for it. It was unreal. But we were caught up. What people get? I will
Thank you, Becky.
Yeah, thanks, Beck. Good to see you, mate. Oh, I don't know. Oh,
I'm telling you now.
oh yeah.
Anyone that tries this is going to love it.
It's a win-win-win. That's like I say. But getting back to Stella Unfiltered, what I was going to say there, I got caught up in the moment on release day. I gave it a really high ranking. I do have another keg there that I'm going to do again and re-review it. But like, I don't regret what I said. I've got so much shit on Facebook, didn't I?
Actually,
Madry, come on, mate. You don't want Madry. No, mate.
Skip is absolutely wonderful. It really is just in a class of its own. When I go over to
He wants Madry. I give up. At least one of us is a yid. You don't want Madry on a PD, mate. Right? I'll tell you what I did with Madry, and
try Hasselroder.
Yeah, try Hasselroder.
You'll like that. It's a really good lager.
I actually did a review.
Try it.
Madry, and I was struggling with it in the bottle and everything, and I pulled a half a Hasselroder out of a perfect draft.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even close. It was like, oh wow, and it was really mad.
The Keller beer is probably one of my all-time favourites.
Yeah, just get on that video of that when I put it up tomorrow. So
when I go to Munich, I search it out. It's
Evening, Simo.
It's not as heavy as a wheat beer.
Oh, I
and
know,
it's
mate.
not a lager either. It's absolutely wonderful.
Simo's coming. Yeah, no, seriously.
Hi, George.
Trust me on that. You know I would stitch up a fellow.
Hope you had a good day today.
Yeah, we're just about to go in about 6 or 7 minutes for Al to come on. Are you on the live, Simo, tonight? He's going to be well cocky, isn't he? Top of the league. The top of the league. We're from South London. We're really shit, but it won't last for long. Who's the best band I've ever seen live? Mine is Stone Roses and Talking Heads, Hamburg. Ooh, wow. Tough one. So we're talking about band or solo singer here?
Simon Le Bon. We went to a very informal, small gig, and it was like in a little country hall, wasn't it? It was tiny.
Yeah,
Simon Le Bon sounded absolutely amazing. I'm not saying he's my favourite artist or anything else, but that particular sound at that particular time sounded absolutely amazing to me.
Oh, give me the shakes.
Yeah, I know.
But
it was a brilliant experience. And he was very good. You can't deny that.
Oh, no, it's brilliant. I'm not telling you what.
How many people were there? There wasn't even a third full.
Well, he said, would someone please explain the reason for the strange behaviour?
It was just
exploitations made. We must be working for the skin trade.
It's absolutely brilliant.
He did do good, yeah. But for me, if I was going on solo singer, sure, I'd go on Jackson on the Bad Tour. What means Skip we're talking about
I've always seen Michael.
If I was talking about band, this is tough when talking about band. I never saw Wham. Of course I did. I was too young. I was only like 14 years old when I did Wham the final. My mum wouldn't let me go to London. I was lucky to go 3 years later to see George on a fake tour.
Yeah, I know.
But band, what would be my favourite band? He's probably got me there. Because I'm not really sure. Yeah, the Shaper, mate. My favourite song by Duran Duran was probably either The Reflex or Wild Boys.
Wild Boys.
Fucking John Taylor, Simon Le Bon, Andy Taylor, Nick Rhodes, and who have I missed? Fuck. You've got JT on the bass, and you've got Andy Taylor on the lead guitar. You've got Simon Le Bon on the vocals, and Nick. I can't think of his name, but there you go. The Verb. I think you mean, Skip.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, I love the
Just
Verb.
different gravy style to band. I saw it on John, and that's why.
Oh, no.
Elton
You are
is a legend,
actually,
mate.
you are actually making me so green with envy.
That's it.
I love
Roger
Elton
Taylor.
John. I
You
love
know it. Like it was.
Elton John.
Oh, I actually grew
He
up
tried to buy me tickets to see Elton John. How much were they going to cost you?
fucking loads. For the
About
last one.
£800. It was like, no.
Yeah, no, I love Elton. And yeah, two Taylors, that's it. John Taylor and Roger Taylor. And Nick Rhodes, that's it. When I said Nick, I was asking about Nick Rhodes on the keyboards, wasn't he? But yeah, do you remember, like, man?
Absolutely.
Oh, I want to see the
brilliant.
Elvis movie. That was fucking weird, that movie. I watched it the other day. It's shot away, mate.
It's sold in a different way than what you'd expect.
Yeah.
I found
There
it
was a load of
really.
shit that
No,
you
actually,
didn't know about.
I found it really informative. Paul just found it a little bit weird.
Oh, shit, you don't need to know all this time on.
If you want to know about Elvis's background, where he came from, why he sings the way he
Yeah, Tom
does.
Hanks is indeed in it. Tom Hanks is absolutely legendary. I think
Not
Tom-
everyone loves Tom Hanks at
Don't
the
care.
moment. You don't keep up with current news.
I don't care. He's acting ability. Not everyone loves R. Kelly, but he can fucking sing. So, like, depends on where you
Tom
go.
Hanks is locked up
Yeah, I
over
know.
the years.
Yeah, I know. My poor neighbours have had R. Kelly when I've got fucking drunk, haven't I? That's how
What I
it
would
goes.
say was, if you want to know why Elvis
One of the
became
things he got-
Elvis, then
I haven't
it's a
seen it.
wonderful film to watch.
Sorry, I keep butting in. This is why I said next time I'm going with Josh, I'm going to go into Time Out on Million
Yes,
Lives.
yeah, I think you should watch it.
Rocket Man film, you see. I've never seen
I've
it.
never seen that. I
Well,
need to
I think maybe
watch
to
that.
watch.
I want to watch that.
I remember it's really weird for me because I used to watch Elton John as I came out of my road going past my road in a limo because I
Yeah.
literally live 2 roads away from Elton John. I didn't grow up in the posh. Walk the line, Johnny Cash, you know it.
Oh, because you're mine, I'll walk the line. I love Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash for me is
My tickets were
one of
free.
my all-time singing heroes.
Oh,
I
brilliant,
love
man.
Johnny Cash.
We never met. You know what, from us. It's really good. Oh, brilliant, mate.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's really good.
Yeah, it's you know, it's a small world. You see how many of us connect though, and like through music and I'm not so
I
much
think-
football
I
because we're
think-
different, but
I think music and sports and all kinds of things, they give you a reason to talk to people. And I think talking is good. I don't care if I don't support the same football team as you. I don't care if you support Arsenal or West Ham. I really don't care. He might. I don't.
no, I don't that
Um,
much. I speak to spammers all the time. The fucking
I
fucking
just
bastards. But, you know,
like being able to talk to people with similar interests. Who like listening to music, maybe
That's what
enjoying
I said,
different
like,
beers and then
when
enjoying a
Skip
different
earlier,
place.
he just spoke there.
Yeah.
Jackson. It is controversial, Michael.
Yeah.
People have their own opinion.
Yeah, it is. I'm
You're
never going to
entitled
poo-poo
to
someone's opinion.
I absolutely love Jackson to death. I got beaten
Yeah.
shitless in
Me
one of the
too.
beaches when someone called him Wacko Jacko and a freak, and like my face all
I'm-
smashed up. But
I'm,
no, but when I'm just saying, when I woke up in the morning, I thought, yeah, I've done that for the King of Pop. I didn't actually care, but my face was like black and blue, pretty bloody hurt. But with Michael, he is controversial, and people do not share the same views as we do.
I'm allowed to speak.
Yeah.
So my point of view on it
Bowie.
is...
Oh, mate, you know it. The South London
Okay,
boy.
I'm not going to get my point.
Right, okay, I'll zip it because that's
No.
perfect. Go on, go on. I thought you were going to speak now.
No, don't worry about it. It's gone.
Oh, it's gone. Okay, David Bowie's gone as well. But yeah, now Skip, when you're talking of David Bowie, Modern Love. How much do we love Modern Love?
Yeah, it's a great song.
David Bowie was like South London's finest. Don't forget about the fucking Woolwich boys. Bowie was just
Really good.
okay. Well, you can say Vix. I've got to fill up your beer, haven't I? What's on tap this evening? Desperados here on the Corona, but just about to switch to the Frankie, you know. I thought you were saying your beer.
It's all right, the moment's past.
Okay. We're going to film this then. We're going to set that plane side of the night. That's where I was getting to today.
No, it isn't at all. Bowie was always ahead of the curve. Yeah, he was. He was different. I
Oh,
love being different.
I know when to go out. I know when to stay in. That's like, I catch the paper boy. That was shit, wasn't it? But he was, yeah, he was different. He was like, there was a lot of things with him, like Jackson. He was very eccentric back in the day and everything. And you never knew. And I've heard a lot of stories, especially through people I know in showbiz, but I don't think it was ever proof. So, you know.
I think different times made people.
We're from Windsor originally, mate. But we live in Chatham in Kent now, don't we?
Berkshire originally.
Yeah, Berkshire. Bloody Berkshire. Fucking place. What's on tap? Yeah, I've answered that. And I swear I've not missed anyone tonight. I've missed very few things. It's been really good today.
We really try because we hate to miss. When you talk to us, we want to talk to you.
Yeah.
That's our reason we're here. So we don't want to
You
miss
deserve the respect.
any of your comments at all.
Originally from Croydon, but now in East Sussex. Oh, we're back in East Sussex. East Sussex, are you, mate?
Maybe we can meet up.
Yeah, anywhere near Brighton, because Brighton's calling me soon.
Yeah, you want to meet up anytime soon. We're way up for that. We love meeting people.
Upfield. That's not far from Brighton, is it? Upfield. I think where Upfield is.
Never Hastings way, you know?
Yeah, not far. Well,
Yeah.
definitely one. Well, we've got each other on Facebook, haven't we? So
yeah, we'd love to arrange something. That sounds like fun.
Rain now, oh, shit.
Right,
Right, we better call it a day on here because
yeah,
down
we
street.
can call it a day.
Hold on, Lewis, Chatham is close to me. Stop. Go there for Halford.
Oh, no, so you are around the corner from us.
Yeah.
Literally. Oh my God.
You come to Chatham, Halford, so you can walk from my house.
Literally are around the corner from
So there,
us.
so you pop in and have a beer. 30 minutes from Brighton next time, definitely, mate.
Message Paul, find out where we are, come round for a beer. You're more than welcome anytime you like.
Halford is literally, yeah. You can walk from my house here now
To town centre.
to Chatham Town Centre. Will take you about 7-8 minutes. Well,
Yeah.
actually, yeah, no, mate, it's been a gig on it. You know, I know we had a few
Thanks,
idiots.
Matt. Thanks, Skip.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Skip.
you guys are making what it is. There's the reason why we do it, because we love talking to you.
Oh,
If it weren't for you, we wouldn't bother.
it's
So
really
thank you
fun.
so
Yeah,
much.
we've had some real good ones this week, you know. No one's fallen out too much. We've had a few packers, you know. But the idea is that we can just express our opinions. We'll do Monday night, and we'll have me, Michelle, Stace, and Eric, and
Gary.
Gareth.
Sorry, I'm really bad.
It's the Desperados.
I'm bad for names.
Got 2 hours to go. You've got to be careful. I just keep saying to her, like, all right, the thing is here.
Oh, my
right,
lovely, thank you so much.
Yeah, definitely, mate. The thing is here, right? I was saying to her, like, I'm drinking 4.5% Corona, although it's going to end. She's drinking 6% Desperados. I'm kind of on the 14 stone thing, and she's kind of on almost half that. So you have to think.
Thank you so much. That's such a kind gesture. I'm going to have another Desperados. Skip's just paid for it. Thank you, my darling. It means a load. Thank you.
It's been brilliant in that, isn't it? And that's the whole idea of it, you know. We do have some fun.
For us, it's about talking to people and being able to communicate, and it's just lovely to talk to you guys. You're amazing.
No, we have got good clothes. I know we're going to get hacked a bit, but I don't get why they hack our little bloody channel when there's all these massive big ones. Why go for us to about 2,000 subscribers? There's people with hundreds of thousands, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's going to happen now, isn't it? But no, we're back on Monday, as I say.
It's all in the stride.
Yeah, you know it, mate. We had a real good week in here, haven't we?
You don't even know how much it means to me. I feel really isolated a lot of the time. So being able to come on here and talk to you guys is absolutely amazing. You guys absolutely make my day, my week. You are brilliant. Thank you so much.
Okay, we better say bonjour. But remember, we're going to go on. Well, although I'll be talking probably on the phone,
Yeah.
we're going to go on Joe and Al.
Yeah.
On
Al from
Spice
Spice
and
and
Easy.
Easy.
And that's
Lovely
easy
guy.
with a Z. Well, he's all right. He's a gooner. He's not that nice. Well, he's going to get me.
Yeah.
I will face it. You know how it is,
He's
isn't
a
it?
nice guy. It is what it is.
So until the next
Yeah,
time.
Liam,
Yeah.
see you later.
Well, Liam, I'll see you in the old beer groups on Facebook. I'll be flatting around there tonight. You know, it makes sense, doesn't it?
And you, my darling.
Till the next time. Hopefully, we see you all on Monday. Yep. Cheers, Lewis. Cheers, glad dinner. Glad. Oh, I've got it.
I'm not even
I'm not even
trying
going to go there again. I'm on. Right. Bonjour, everyone. Thanks, Jonathan. Well, that's kind of end. It don't want me to go. Look, I press end. Okay, get that one. Look, I press end on my phone. Aha, that's the one.